huge. It's absolutely enormous. Even better, it's all in one piece, and they're hoping to get it out of the rock remaining in one piece. I assume y'all know what the tibia is.
Yeah.
It's a
Uh,
larger of the two bones in the lower leg, yeah?
Right.
But they got a whole team of people trying to dig this thing out of the rock. I guess it's turning into a real shindig.
Uh,
so the longer it takes to get to the
All right,
point, the worse it
guys.
is.
Sorry, I'm not feeling so well tonight. I think I'm gonna have to go to bed early.
Just so you can digest the magnitude of that pun.
Yes, just so
Uh-huh.
I can digest the magnitude of that pun, because it was
was a groaner.
it was a groaner.
It was
Because
wrong.
that pun kicks.
He's still doing it.
He's still going. He keeps going.
Oh, come on. Y'all
Just
acting like I don't have a leg to stand on.
Uh,
oh, well, I'd say break a leg, but I guess you've already done it.
Make him
Do
stop.
that.
Make him stop.
Can I help you, Blue? What's up, buddy? Hi.
I am going to refill my tea, and then we should be good to go.
Thanks
Mm,
for looking at my character sheet, Windrunner. This is better.
yeah, yeah, my pleasure. So, all right. Yeah. All right. Muting my mic. Gonna go get my tea filled up.
When next we get back to our base or back to town or something, will someone remind me to pick up more large crossbow ammo? Forgotten.
More large what?
Heavy crossbow
Heavy
ammo.
crossbow bolts.
Yeah.
Can do.
Sorry, I'm eating. Is he going to let us go back to town?
No. That's a big. There's a big if on that. Big if. Capital I. Capital F. If.
Got it. Got it. But yeah, if so, I will remind.
So if I recall, we were entering a room with like 10 statues, and each statue had a magic item. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9 statues, and about 5 of them had things that detected as magic.
And if I recall correctly, the walls were spray painted with the word trap, with like layers of the word trap over trap over trap.
There is also, for those of us who care to look, a very colorful parrot flapping around the middle of the room above our heads, and it is repeatedly squawking the words, "Quack, quack."
Even the bunny can recognize that this is a trap.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah, when you see that parrot, you know things are not going the way you want them to.
Very little to eat here, though.
I kind of feel like almost every room in this last, I'm gonna say wing, like that vampire guy he's farther away up north though. I feel like we've bumped into a lot of traps in some of these rooms, and we're either luckily avoiding them or able to take them on head on. That shadow room that everybody recalls we did a few sessions back. The
Yeah.
Room of Shadows, more shadows came through the walls, and more shadows came through the walls, and our fire lizard was breathing a lot that day.
I got to be honest, the only reason we got out of that one in one piece is because we did not fall for the obviously idiotic course of action, which was to mess with the stuff on the statues first.
I think
'Cause
I
if
may
you
have been
remember
DMing that session, so I can't say anything.
if you remember, even when my unseen servant very carefully lifted the shield up, they had propped things up behind the shield to fall the moment it was moved, right? Which would alert the shadows, which would all come swarming out at the same time and gank the crap out of the lot of us.
Yeah, that's about a worst case scenario for the bunny.
Right. And we avoided that by not monkeying with the stuff first.
Strength. Okay. Little mix. So what were we thinking about doing about this circular room? Were we going to try
Well,
and
luckily our halfling girl isn't here to touch everything. So for now, I don't think we should touch any. That's what I'm going to lead with. I'll get in character.
Leilana is traumatized from doing things in this
All right.
place that she shouldn't have, so Leilana's in favor of just leaving
Well,
this
but before
room
we do that,
altogether.
we need a recap.
Yes. Recap time. Recap time.
All right.
Mr.
You would
Wizard.
have one of those ready to go.
Yeah.
Woo! Wizard time.
Oh,
Wizard time.
Copy that. Flanking armor and no attempt at stealth didn't seem to matter to the argument occurring in the room we'd approached. Bojimbo was feeling somewhat irritable and wanted beer. After some discussion, he considered opening the door with a polite kick, but settled rather on doing so by hand. It was locked. Pan stepped forward and searched the door. There were no traps to be found, so our friendly neighborhood lagomorph picked up the lock and was rewarded by an audible click, which apparently the occupants heard, because according to Bojimbo's big ears, the talking abruptly ceased. The room was not unlike what Seriska has seen of a soft one's manger. Straw bedding and a water barrel were immediately obvious, and something was trying to hide under that straw. Well, five somethings, some ones. A handful of emaciated slaves of various races were desperately pleading to remain uneaten, which honestly was a bit of a waste of time. Not only were they not attacking us, there was no meat left on them to eat. The clerics were called forward to assist. Food was distributed and questions got asked. They were understandably reticent, but they did eventually open up slightly. The human was captured, the rest were forced labor who were jailed for not laboring hard enough. We armed the group of them with captured weapons. The orc among them swore himself to Sediska's service. We asked if they knew of Falrinth or where his chambers were. While the captives had heard of him, they did not know where his rooms would be. The orc did know where he was forbidden to go, however, and he showed us to that spot. He led the now ex-captives out afterwards. In following his directions, we discovered a large circular chamber. It had an eerie feel to it. It's hard for an underground stone room to feel like that, but somehow it was indeed so. Bojimbo entered only a couple of steps before two large, hooved, almost saurial looking furry beasts lurched out of the shadows to attack. Our response to this assault was both reasonable and proportional. We killed them until they died from it. There was some concern on the part of Leilana that these wholly unknown beasties might be the last of their kind. For his part, Sediska was utterly unconcerned by this possibility. His main focus was, did they taste good raw or should they first be grilled? With them gone, we searched the area. Pan found a lair in which several startlingly impressive bone crossbow bolts were hidden, Sharona found what is likely to be magical chainmail and, potentially, an enchanted hand axe. Also discovered were some clear potions and shiny rocks, along with an assortment of rusted and failing gear and a surprisingly intact leather belt with extra dimensional storage pouches. Our explorations continued after a brief stint of investigation. We discovered a very, very sunken chamber, 16 feet sunken, fully sheathed in highly polished bronze, all of which radiated magic of the enchantment school. Sidiska dispatched his awakened spellbook to scout the chamber and reported his findings. Pan attempted to navigate the 6-inch wide ledge around the perimeter of that room. It was slow progress, and Bojimbo grew restless. Lagomorph jumped down into the bronze-coated room, and the earth-shattering kaboom the rest of us expected never happened. What did happen was the discovery of a telescoping ladder on the ceiling above our heads. Vim was able to grab it with a jump. Leilana used it to climb down to the lower floor. And, of course, that was when the local Greebly made its presence known. For those among you who have never been charged by a 10-foot tall armored insectile biped that weighs several hundred pounds, it's not recommended as a first choice for one's hobby. This thing got in the bunny monk's face fast enough that we saw you coming was not at all the order of the day, and it bit hard. Unfortunately for it, the monk has a heavily enchanted staff, and it hits harder. Also unfortunate is the fact that it had backup in the form of its very good friend, Another One. Another One there was graciously pleased to stare deep into Leilana's eyes and twist her brain into a complicated square knot. In passing, it also happened to both bite and pound the cleric flat into the polished bronze of the floor. Having licked the cleric's hypothalamus once or twice, it proceeded to beat the holy crap out of her. Vim interceded to mitigate some of the punishment, but the elf was pretty thoroughly tenderized. We did eventually manage to surround Another One and ultimately brought it down. But, while short, the fight was as ugly as any we've had. A discovered pair of spiffy boots later, we returned to the upper hallway and continued. Circular rooms seemed to be a theme in this part of the temple. This one had statues of a bunch of different beasties, none of which seemed all that friendly, and most of which were more than just slightly intimidating. Under a detect magic spell, several things in the statue room were glowing. Thankfully, none of those glowing objects were the statues themselves.
Okay. Sounds like a good intro. All right. So we've got a bunch of great statues that are all showing off, well, some pretty high quality items.
Should we explore the surrounding rooms and before we do anything that might set off a trap or monster encounter or our sudden inevitable demise?
Yes, indeed, we should search
So
around.
there was
Make
a
sure the
hallway.
immediate area is safe.
There's a hallway to
This-
the north of us, behind us.
At the very
Fine.
least, ensuring that we don't have anything hungry lurking in the wings would be wise before we start investigating anything.
And
So
my
we're going
OCD reminds me that there was
north?
an unexplored room in the northeast corner that we did not miss. It's probably the last thing down there, but we can always go back to that.
Vim just went back. I didn't know that there was those two exits from that room. Just checking. Or we're not going in there any deeper, I assume?
Right by them. I mean, it was there when you came in. You just all kind of moved down the hall pretty quickly.
Uh,
Hey, talk amongst yourselves.
I think there's a pretty good chance that going north up the hallway immediately behind us is going to connect with the hallway that goes north out of the statue room, and I think we should confirm that.
Yeah. If you guys are cool, the bunny will take point as usual.
I'll back up the
Fantastic.
bunny.
So again, unless I say otherwise, when he's on point, he is moving at half speed or quarter speed, doing stealth if possible, and keeping a sharp eye out for traps or secret doors.
I'm good with that as long as you say that once per session. You just gotta, you do need to reiterate. All right. So give me 3 different checks. Okay. I want a stealth check and do all these in the tower, please. I want a stealth check. I want a perception check for non-hearing based things, and then I want a perception check at advantage for any hearing based things that you might stumble across. Okay.
There you
All right.
go.
All right.
All right, Pan's gonna follow him
Yep.
because Bunny usually finds fun more
Yep.
quickly than anyone else. So
Want 2 then from you, your perception check and your stealth check too. Okay.
in the tower or out in the open?
In the tower, please.
There's perception. There's stealth.
All right. Let me give this to you.
I will hold at the corner, let the party catch up, and I don't know if you want to share that with them.
Sure. If we're letting the party catch up, as long as they do catch up.
Lizard men aren't that fond of tomatoes. We prefer mustard.
Oops.
So if you look in chat, Money has just shared this, but as soon as you turn the bend in the passage, you see what appears to be a sunlit area to the northwest. The corridor is dimly illuminated at the bend due to a shimmering haze, but the light grows brighter towards the area ahead. And I think I can actually hold on just a second. Let me go.
Oh, that lighting is the after effect of a magical disintegration field.
Could be. Very well could be. Hold on just a second. Let me put this in here. All right. I think that's
We've done the math and that checks out.
So Pojimbo is small, or excuse me, Billy Bob is small. He is definitely not one size larger than Pan. Oh, if you're hiding behind me, you're barking up the wrong tree.
No, I was moving because you needed to get past me.
okay. All right. So I did put a I did put real light into that room so you can also see it as it would be colored. So
Okay. I'll look at the wizard and ask him if he's got any insight on this weird lighting effect.
I will take a moment or 3 and explain to you that the pulse of the world flows from the orb that traverses the heavens on a daily basis towards the lands of eternal cold. What you're looking at comes from that glowing orb in the sky.
Oh. Well, if you said it, it must be smart. Schmuck guy. I will proceed
hold
to
on.
the room.
Stop. So just before entering the place, you see small dim shapes moving about. Okay? Though the haze distorts them, they appear to be giant rats and foxes. The area is a 20-foot by 30-foot room, and the ceiling, if there is one, is impossible to see due to the bright light. Blue sky and a hot sun seem to be overhead, but the sky appears close, only 20 feet up or thereabouts. You know you're more than 20 feet down in the dungeon.
Survival?
Can I make like an insight to see if this is more than meets the eye?
Sure.
Something like that?
I was gonna say I'll try a survival check for that too,
I think I made that in the dice tower. Yeah, I did good.
or insight.
I'm fine with either one.
Something smells in the land of cheese.
Okay.
No, but we might not really know, so that's cool. I'll be behind the bunny.
You're sure that this appears to be real light? You are sure that the sky should not be 20 feet overhead?
That depends on who you ask. My people believe very strongly that Essetherlis are the pillars of the sky. One of the things about you soft ones that confuses us is that you make less the pillars of the sky themselves, and yet the sky does not fall in upon you. Look to this room and see what happens if you continue on the course that you have embarked on. This is where you will end up.
Ah, Crom laughs at your gods. I gotta take a peek.
I watched that night before
That
last.
was way too metaphysical for me. And I'm a monk, so show us the way, lizard man.
Yeah, show us the way, lizard man. Come up here and have a look.
One of true faith.
Lizzo wizard of much arcane.
Oh, I'm 100% convinced this is an illusion. It's a good
No,
one.
you're
though.
not. You have not been convinced either way.
No, I'm intentionally choosing to try and interact with it and prove that it is an illusion.
So, Satiska, hold where you are. So, guys, there are 4 alcoves, okay, in the northern portion of this chamber.
Giant
There
rats and foxes, yeah.
2 in the north wall and 1 to each side, and all are about 10 feet off the floor. In each one sits a harpy, gazing with evident pleasure at the scene below. They're not looking at you, they're looking at the foxes and rats. Okay? Centered below is a raised slab of rock upon which are chained a man and a woman. Swarming around this table like slab are a score of jackals and twice as many rats. They're jackals, not foxes. All are attempting to clamber up to devour the victims. But the rock is quite smooth and evidently slippery because only rarely do any of the beasts manage to leap up and actually attack. The chains have sufficient slack to enable the prisoners to defend themselves slightly. Thus, when bitten, a victim can move away or lash out. Each prisoner has a few bites evident, but more often than not, they strike the attacking beast off the rock slab. To tantalize the captives, several items lay atop the slab just out of their reach. There's a large ring with a key in it, a dagger, a longsword, and a rod of some sort. As you observe this tableau, the prisoners notice your presence and immediately are, "Help us! Help us!" The rats, foxes, and jackals take no notice of you. But the harpies look up, notice you, and open their mouths.
I guess this is roll for initiative.
Go ahead and roll for initiative. I don't know that I put all these in the room. Oh, I did. Good. I put them all in the room. Fantastic.
Those spinny dice would be super awesome if they didn't lag.
Right.
Did that lag for anybody else when it came up? That
Yeah, it
cool
did.
animation? Ah, such a shame.
Just testing.
Yep. All right. So what are you guys gonna do?
Stand around to the end of the turn.
Murder, death, kill.
Popping hells.
Well, Jackal 1 gets his turn first, or does
Do we have a
Billy Bob?
druid?
No. No, we do
I-
not.
I'm gonna mess with the DM.
Yep.
Can you create or let me see, I can create a circle here. I need a 20-foot draw circle, 20-foot diameter.
Okay. You've drawn it, but well outside the room. There you go. Okay.
I cast silence.
Okay. I do get Jackal 1. I mean, the only reason was that you had the initiative is because I hadn't added them to the room yet. So anyway, so Jackal 1. Here's Jackal 1. Funny that Jackal 1 got the initiative too. So everybody's initiative was rolled individually. Oh, there's Jackal 1. All right.
Man, he has to go jackal by jackal. Oh no.
I have to find them all. Well, it does have a ring around it that's
Oh,
highlighted.
jackal.
It just happened to be right under the outer edge of the circle too, so it was a little bit distracting there. But okay, Jackal 1 is definitely going to take a bite out of crime. I mean, out of Lizard Man. So Jackal
Bite out
1
of crime.
comes in and is going to try to attack. Going to try to attack Zetiska. And I am at advantage because there's already another jackal beside him. Okay, that's why. Okay. But I still miss. Okay. All right. Jackal 1 is passing his turn. Now, Billy Bob, you are casting silence, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Casting it to basically maximize getting the harpies in it. I can't. Actually, I'll move forward a bit. Okay. Can I? How high above the is the thing where
Each one of the alcoves are 10 feet up.
but the altar thing in the center?
Oh, the altar in the center is also about 10 feet high.
All right. Well, I will take the opportunity to bunny hop up, and I'll grab the key and hand it off to one of them.
You're grabbing so there was a ring with a key is what it was. Okay.
I'll grab that and hand it to one of the captives.
Right. So you grab that ring and you with the key in it and you hand it to them. All right. Which one are you handing it to? The man or the woman?
I'll be sexist and I'll hand it to the man.
Okay. All right. The man is captive 7, I believe. Make sure. Yes, the man is captive 7. Okay.
Okay, and that's my action and bonus action. So pass my turn.
All right.
I'm sorry, Windrunner. I've just realized that if we go back to earlier when we were screwing with my sword, I targeted myself and did 20 points of damage to myself. That's why I'm injured. If you wouldn't, if I can fix it.
You can actually fix everything on yourself, by the way.
Okay, I'll do it then.
On your
That's
main,
cool.
the main tab of your character sheet down at the bottom.
Yep,
And so you
I
can.
will. I just wanted to make sure that you
Yep.
saw why I'm doing it.
I did. You had 0 damage and you had 13 temporary hit points. So put the 13 in there too. The only one that didn't have 13 left was Leilana.
And I know you fixed up Vern, so thank you. We're all good. Please continue.
Yep. Okay. So woman is moving back a little bit towards you, huddled in, trying to get in the very center of this thing to stay away from the leaping jackals. Okay.
Yep.
She's kind of snapping at the chain to because some of them are getting close, and she's using the chain to kind of swing it in an arc, even though it's attached to the platform. Okay.
I'm assuming that I could only pick up one item this round. Otherwise, I'd
That's
pick
correct.
up both the dagger and sword. But, yeah. So
You're correct.
just
Yep. Okay. Jackal 42. Oh, look at that. He's close down there as well. All right. Jackal 42. So Jackal 42 gets here. That's a miss too. That's all I can do. All right. 24 is up top. And these are small enough, by the way, that they can move through each other's squares without any reduction in movement. It's not difficult terrain to move through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. Yep. I can get down there. Okay. All right. They're pretty fast and so can travel a reasonable amount. All right. Oh, there we go. That is Kai. You take 2 points of damage. And it's all absorbed. Setiskai bites you. You realize that these things don't have a lot of strength behind their bite. Okay.
Gotcha.
Yep. This thing's going to come over here, and we've done a lot of picking on Setiskai, so we are now going to bite. Bite Pan. Oh, yeah, that's not going to hit. All right, Jackal 3.
Pan looks excited.
Pan should be excited. Ooh, that's going to leave a mark. All right.
Is it though?
Well, I was about to describe Pan. He bites your big toe.
Bite him back. Bite him back.
Oh, I just wasted a damn roll. Needed to do damage. All right, Pan, you take 3 points of damage. Wasted a freaking 20. All right, 19. 19 could get over here. All right. Oh, that's not even close. All right, so these things are leaping at you. You're kicking them back as they come at you, and even though you're a little bit harried by the others that are surrounding you, these things are so weak. They're not doing very well at finding a mark. So, all right. This one is up here. And this one's actually going to make it up top and be able to attack Billy just like it has some of the other two prisoners there. But then it's going to immediately be knocked back by the woman who basically was ready for it. Not even close. All right. So Billy, even though it jumps up there and then is knocked back by the woman, it doesn't even come close to biting you. All right, Leilana, your turn.
Okay, so how tall is the room again?
Looks like it opens up 20 feet up into the sky.
Okay, so I'm gonna use Call Lightning. Um, So a 60-foot radius. Right over here, above me. There we go.
That's your
That
range,
is
not the.
no. My range is 120 feet. It says a storm cloud appears in the shape of a cylinder that is 10 feet tall with a 60-foot radius centered on a point you can see within range above you. The spell fails if you can't see a point in the air where the storm cloud could appear. For example, you're in a room that can't accommodate the cloud.
Right, you are correct.
So
60-foot
I
radius circle.
look, the
Very.
first time I read it, I was like, this is ridiculous.
Yep.
Huge.
Right.
So we gonna do that. And then I'm gonna move it out of the way. Just point is it's centered basically right on the little altar. And so I can get anybody. And then you know what? We're gonna go ahead and we're going to go for well, you guys can reach the jackal, so we'll go for the harpy. Boop. Why did I have myself targeted? Oops. Well, she failed. Okay. Whee! Aw, lame. Low numbers. That's okay. I've put that on myself, and then I got nothing else, I don't think, unless I face step. Which I don't think I want to do right now. What did I say? And then pass. Unless, Vim, would you like to teleport closer to the jackals?
You.
Well, I mean, there's one up my grill, but I'm not worried about him. He'll be dead next round.
Mm-hmm. I'm, I'm just saying, I can,
Would I like to? I mean, yes, I would like to. If that's a willingness question.
yeah,
That's
what
it.
about,
Yeah. Are you
like,
going up
right
there?
there? No, I'm not going anywhere. It won't be me.
Okay.
So, because I am in a spring mode for my Eladrin, when I choose to use my face step, instead I can choose one and touch one willing creature within 5 feet of me. That creature then teleports instead of me, appearing in an unoccupied space of your choice that you can see within 30 feet of you.
I did not know
So,
you could do this. Yeah, touch me, baby.
A very Samantha Fox of you.
shot. Do you want to go right about there?
Yes, please.
All right, perfect. So I will take a use of my face step, and Vim will bamf over there.
Go there and no farther.
I'm still haunted by those cutoff jeans.
All right, then I passed my turn for real this time.
Sharona is guarding the rear at this point. So seems that
She would pop Twilight Sanctuary.
well,
I-
you
if
think,
she has one.
I mean, literally, you guys have been attacked by 10 creatures, maybe, and you've only taken 5 points of damage. Would she?
Because we got a short rest, so hers would have reset. So yeah, probably.
Uh, there was a short rest after she cast Twilight.
I
Then?
thought so.
She's due in 30 minutes. We can do it out for right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll let her
Sharona-
make that decision.
Let her
Hang
just
on
hit.
for a minute there, folks.
Mhm.
Sharona mentioned last time we played that she wanted to be a little bit more judicious in her use of Twilight Sanctuary. So, under these circumstances, with as dangerous as the jackals have proven to not be, I don't think she would have popped that yet.
Fine by
Yeah.
me.
That's what I was thinking as well. All right. So Sharona has let's look at the other defensive spells that she's got available.
Now, Spirit Guardians would clear this room in about 5 seconds.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Would, but the problem with that is that these aren't really seeming like they're terribly difficult. Um she doesn't have bless up, so I can't like bless three of you, which would make sense to me in this situation. Um, she's got cantrips, guidance, resistance, sacred flame, toll of the dead.
So
Uh,
Garner, if I can argue in favor of the priest perspective here,
yeah.
Sacred Guardians has the advantage of selectively killing people versus a fireball. And so right now, if I had initiative and I don't, that would probably have been my choice.
So, but even with how easy this looks,
The harpies change all of that in my mind.
okay.
Well, and the biggest thing is the fact that there's so many jackals, and while Spirit Guardians, it has the same has a relatively large AoE around the caster. The biggest benefit, like Mark was saying, or Paul was saying, is the fact that it's selective. So it can
Yep.
take out a bunch of the jackals all at once, even if it is easy.
All
I
right.
mean, at this point, I have the harpies basically neutralized with a silence spell too. So
But
That is true.
the other thing about this is Sharona has already moved 10 feet.
Hmm.
Okay. Sharona was behind Paul. Sharona has moved 10 feet. Sharona has 15 feet more movement. Okay.
Hmm.
And then it only works at a range of 15 feet. So I can get here,
Hmm.
and then it only works 15 feet around me.
Oh yeah, but it gets
she
all
she
those around.
she'd use a toll. How about just Toll of the Dead on Harpy too, the wounded one?
Yeah, you could use Toll the Dead on Harpy too, instead of moving up there.
All right.
Back
Mark.
we go.
I'm good with that too.
Okay. All right. Just making sure.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
I'm
And,
going
and, and thank you
to.
for polite correction. I don't know why I keep saying Sacred Guardians. It's probably a second edition thing.
Huh. Jeez Louise.
All right. Tolling Harpy number 2. It is going to fail its saving throw.
Yay! Death, 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 death,
I
death, death.
need to change it the way that it's doing it. It's 1d12 plus of necrotic and magic plus just 1d12 normal, but it'll do for now. Necrotic's not going to do anything different to harpies. All right. All right. She lets fly. You guys hear a bing, and harpy number 2 seems to cringe when that happens. Okay.
Ooh.
All
Oh,
right.
actually, I'm sorry. It's in silence. Toll of the Dead would work on it.
Um. So I think you're right.
Wait. Oh my gosh.
All right.
Sorry.
It's okay. We'll clean it up. Hold on.
Sacred Flame or whatever.
All right. I'm just gonna leave it there. This is good enough.
Yeah.
It's
Good enough.
okay. Sarah will be here soon enough, hopefully.
Yep. All right. All right. We have more jackals getting into the action here. All right. 40 feet. So that's going to be 10, 15. I can definitely get to here.
What? Coming all the way downstairs? Wait! You pass through Vim's range.
Actually,
Attack.
I passed through both
Should have
them.
took Sentinel. I was gonna, but I took that Fey Touched instead. Yeah, I will take it. I'll use my AOL.
So wait a
I'll
minute.
use my opportunity.
Now,
My
you-
reaction though.
So I didn't pass Vim, but I did
Okay.
pass.
Oh,
I did pass Cetus Ka. So Cetus Ka, you can attack Jackal 17.
I will happily be Sammy Stababitch.
Mhm.
yay!
I do have
Stab!
I do have knives.
Stab,
Seven.
Mr. Wizard! Stab! Sorry, Vim. I thought it did walk past you.
I thought it did too.
It was already
It's
in the
too
very,
sneaky. Yeah, that's okay.
it was already in the very corner, so it would have
Seventy.
along the wall.
I have other uses for my reaction too, so I'm fine with that.
Doesn't appear to be stabitying. Did I target Jackal 17? Yeah, I did.
The stabating is not working? Oh, stabity!
When you-
Stab!
That's the way you
Right.
do it.
Stab fully.
Stabity! It would have been poetic if he had
You're not a
created
warcaster, are you?
Nope.
Damn.
It doesn't matter.
That staff the war mage let you do some
Yay!
shit like that?
Death!
These are pretty small
Oh wow.
potatoes jackals.
You're attacking again?
No, that was just damage.
You already did damage.
Oh, sorry. I double
Doesn't matter,
clicked
you
on it,
killed
but
it
I
the
didn't
first
think
time.
that it did anything.
You didn't get killed.
You killed
You-
it both times.
Yeah.
You killed it. Okay, so meaning you doubled its hit points in damage the first time around. Okay?
Ladies and gentlemen, the wizard in melee combat.
The wizard can be in melee! Go, Mr. Wizard, go!
All right. This
That's our wizard.
is going to run up and we'll attack Vim.
How dare it?
I mean, good luck.
I got close.
Do you have to get a nat 20 to hit on Vim?
Yeah, probably.
Yes. Yes, you do. I got
It's painful. When I do get hit, my ears ring for days. But most of the time I don't get hit.
What's your AC?
25.
Oh, very nice.
And then I get.
I think 25.
Give that man a shield spell just to piss off the DM.
Counter spell.
I thought about it. I could take a wizard dip. Windrunner would never hit me again.
Well,
There's a feat that would let you do that.
All right. This harpy is it's flying, so it's well above the jackals. So it's not interfering with the jackals right now. And it's gonna swoop in and attack our bunny buddy.
no, the hawks are after our bunny.
And that's gonna miss.
I should be rolling with disadvantage because
Oh.
I've got the cloak of displacement.
Yeah, so for some reason the cloak of displacement and one miss means
Oh.
no matter what. So and
It's giving you it's auto giving you flanking is what's happening.
that's right.
Yeah,
It
well,
gives
they've got
the
pack
captives-
tactics.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
The harpy doesn't. It's
It gets
counting the
flanking, right?
captives.
Yeah, it gets flanking, not pack tactics, but it's getting it. So
Lame.
all right. So but I miss badly each time. And
Can't eat our bunny. Go away.
obviously we can't. So and I don't think I've got an ability that will let me disengage and fly back. So if I do, the bunny can attack me, and I will. So I'm gonna disengage and fly back. I've got enough movement that I can.
All right.
So
In that case,
yep.
um, Staff of striking.
Uh-oh. That'll leave a mark.
I'm gonna burn a key point too,
Okay.
because this sounds fun. For stunning strike.
Not
Okay.
fall.
All right. So then I'm gonna potentially still be here if you stun me.
Damn.
But I succeed. Okay. So
Damn.
I'm not. But now you roll damage.
I really wanted to knock him down in the jackals. That would have been epic.
All right. Any additional staff of striking?
No,
Okay.
I've been a little prolific with the. I've
Yeah.
had 2 natural 20s where I just had to burn stuff. So, I'll smile and point at the next harpy and give the little
Okay.
give the little Big Trouble in Little China finger thing.
Yeah.
Come approach.
All right. This one tries to jump up, but doesn't make it. Okay. And I'm, just doing a dex check when I want him to try to jump up. So
Yep.
got a good dex. It's just he didn't make it. So, all right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah,
No.
I can easily do that. All right. And no dice. All right. Passing my turn. All right. This one is here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, no problem. And I can
Oh my
either
gosh.
pan or set a ska.
Bring it. Pan spits at it.
Okay, pan. It is evens for you, odds for set a ska. Evens for you, pan.
Nice taunt.
Your
Nice taunt.
snack is eating you.
All right.
We're trying.
Misses terribly. You stick out your little bitty foot and stop it, but with a quick kick. So, all right. This one's gonna rush down here. Try to take a bite out of him. Again, very close, but not close enough. All right.
Good evening, everyone.
Hey,
Hi,
hey.
Sarah.
All right.
Good evening.
So this one's gonna try to jump up again. So we're gonna go here. Try to jump up.
Tim, I had no idea your AC was so
So
high.
Sarah,
That's
to
wild.
summarize,
24, actually, I was wrong.
It's
Yeah, it's crazy.
24. That's awesome.
Sarah,
Uh,
we decided to put a pin in the room with all the statues and maybe come back to that, just to explore the rooms behind us. We came to a room where there was an altar in the center with that was about 10 feet above the floor, had 2 captives in chains. They were surrounded by jackals who were jumping up and biting on them. Though these guys are extremely weak, they only got about 3 hit points each. But there were 4 harpies in alcoves about 10 feet above the floor at the north side of the room also. Pojimbo cast Silence Spell, which is the circle. And this is basically round 1 with a whole bucket load of jackals nipping at your guys' heels.
all right.
Awesome. Thank you for the recap.
All right. That jackal was the first one. No, second one, I think. No, third one actually. To bite you guys out of God a lot. And Pan, you get hit for 1 point of damage. All right.
The food bites back here, Pan.
Yeah. Hold on just a second. All right.
This isn't food. There's no power here.
All right. I need Vim to make a wisdom save. DC 10.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Vim!
You guys see Vim fall to the floor.
I'm in silence. Okay.
Vim, I need you to make a. Is it a wisdom check as well? Hold on. Yeah, I need you to make a perception check, Vim. All right. Sorry. You do
Okay.
not perceive anything. All right.
I'm down on. You said I was down on my knees.
Nope, you are unconscious.
What? Unconscious.
He is unconscious right now. All right.
It says on Vim's character here that he's immune to poison. Is that
Nope, not a poison. Yeah,
okay?
definitely poison.
Just...
And so Vim, just checking, Vim's in the cone of silence. Okay.
Vim is in
Yeah.
the silence and is now unconscious.
So we didn't really hear. Okay. Yep. That's what I was checking. Okay.
There was no sound. Vim just collapses. All right, and let me.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure Sharona can see that through all the jackals at her height.
We'll say that you can. You see his
Okay.
head disappear. Like the jackals are so
Fine.
much shorter than you are too, that they're not really blocking your line of sight to him, and you just see
Gotcha.
him.
His head just disappeared, and I saw that. Okay.
We don't see any sign of what might have knocked him down.
No, he had a chance to do it with his perception, but you guys did not. All right. Now it is the harpy's turn. So that's this one. All right. This one is going to basically do the same thing. You are, persona non grata, Billy. You are the one that is right there in the middle. So they're flying out and biting, clawing, and flying back. There is a miss at wow, that's a modified 20. And I'm still missing. Okay. And then a claw.
That was close, though.
Yep. Why do I get advantage on the claw, but not on the...
Because I need to reset the cloak of displacement every time you attack me.
Okay, we need to, we need to change that. It doesn't matter. I would have missed no matter what. Okay. So, and then it flies back. Okay. All right. The man, feeling a little more emboldened, picks up the sword and is able to attack Jackal 12. Don't have the...
I gave him the key, so he's unlocked now too, right?
Say that again.
I gave him the key, so he should be unlocked.
Well, he has a key and he can reach the jackal, but he's not taking an action to unlock himself right now. Okay. So that would take an action, and he would, he thinks that it's more important to take out these jackals. I'm going to have to add a little bit of damage if I hit, because this is 1d6 instead of 1d. Why am I? Oh, I'm at advantage. Okay. All right. So because of Billy, I get advantage, and I hit. It's not going to matter. This thing's going down. All right. You hear a yip as the thing goes down. Okay. All right. That was number 12, right? Where did he go? Oh, no. Oh, there it is. Yep. Okay. All right. Passing my turn. Jackal 8. It's gonna really be the last one to kind of get in here on Vim. And no natural 20. So Vim, he misses you. All right. Setis Ka, your turn. You are just outside the cone of silence.
I feel like Maxwell Smart will be terribly upset. All right, and Vim's down.
Vim is lying on the floor.
I seem to have landed in a perfect Gith mannerism underneath my shield.
He's a heavily armored pile on the floor.
He is a heavily armored pile on the floor. And even though he was unconscious, I already had advantage, so it didn't do me any good, and no bites got through.
I'm going to take a hell of a lot of attacks of opportunity here, and I don't see any way to avoid that.
Oh no. Oh no, what is the wizard doing?
Do something.
Oh
I'm
no.
gonna cast levitate on Vim,
Okay.
Whee!
grab him, and once he's off the floor and levitating, I'm gonna drag him back down here where Paul is, because I cannot let these things chew him to pieces while he's on the floor. That's not okay.
Very
Okay.
noble.
Okay.
You
So
can just, you can
you're
just sit
only,
on him.
you're only going to invoke attacks of opportunity by the ones that are beside him now, because you'll get him high enough that the ones between where he is now and Paul won't.
Just, I hate to do this. It's
Yeah.
usually not my place.
Don't let Jared invade your brain.
I'll shut up now.
Mr. Jared rules
Levitate is one creature or object of your choice that you can see within range, which is 60 feet, rises vertically, and remains suspended there for the duration.
I'm unconscious. Do I have to be willing?
Force
Um,
movement versus attacks of
it-
opportunity.
It says an unwilling creature that succeeds on a con save is unaffected.
You're unconscious.
And
I guess you
I
I
can't.
realize that I'm going to have a lot of jackals chewing on me, but I
See, the,
can't.
the thing
use
is,
them
I'm
there.
gonna fall on the unconscious people can't consent line here. So
Well,
Whoa, there's
but
always consent.
No.
the-
Oh no.
I'm actually, that's for me. I'm fine laying there, like let him nibble on my toes, but that's out of character.
he's just an object at this point, right?
I mean, now we're just stumbling down. Okay.
This is spiraling very quickly.
We're in fine form tonight.
Look,
Damn it.
okay. So he's an object. He's in range. You can.
Thank you, Diddy, Master General.
Yeah, you are outside of the cone of silence, so you can actually cast that spell. So, all right. So I am just going to use one jackal to make these attacks too. So, and I'm just going to go around. It's going to start with 8, and we'll go 8, 5, 9, 7, 1. All right. 8, 5, 9, 7, and 1. Okay.
Oh, fuck, that
So we
one
got
almost.
Hit, and it's obviously gonna be a critical hit. All right. So one hit. There you go. No, not like that. That was rolling again. One hit with damage. There we go.
Bite. Ooh. Oh.
God.
Oh, tis but a scratch.
But a scratch. 2 1s minus 1. That's great. All right. Stop giggling. All right. That is Ka.
I would never giggle, Mr. Dungeon Master
How
General.
far can you move the object in 1 round?
Levitate will only let him go up and down. I have to move up to him, grab him, and drag him out of here.
Oh, so you're dragging.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well,
Yeah, the one who's going to take 12 million attacks. The one who's going to take 12 million attacks of opportunity
yeah.
is the lizard man.
Okay.
You could just raise him up 10 feet.
True, but then the harpies will get him.
So, which I'm okay with too. So,
No. That's not okay.
all right. So I'm going to do the same thing with you then. So before you step to him, you're invoking the coming around you from the top. You're going to invoke 19, 24, 29, 13, and 42. Okay. And then you're going to invoke everybody else going back too. But yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. And I'm taking back what I said about him not taking any attacks of opportunity from the others. The only thing that's going to save you guys is they're already using their.
Question.
Yep.
Question, Mr. Dungeon Master General, sir. Forced movement and opportunity attacks. Barton mentioned it earlier, but if I remember correctly, with forced movement, you don't take opportunity attacks.
Okay.
I wasn't gonna
You're
push it.
forced
I wasn't
move.
gonna push it.
Yep.
I wasn't gonna push it.
He's
Don't
not-
don't invoke my name when I didn't push it.
Okay, but hang on. This is a gray area because Vern has opportunity as force moved guys out with his telekinesis that I've got to hit them.
Yep.
So we've used it the other way too, just to
Correct.
keep it
I'm
all
just
fair.
curious. I mean,
I'm still
to be
unconscious.
fair, I'm fine with either way. I'm just asking because legitimately, it is DM to DM.
All right.
So
I just kind of I poked my head up and then I ducked back down. So don't use my name.
1.
you're the scapegoat. That's the rule.
It's always Bart's fault.
It's always Bart's fault. Who do you think taught me that?
2.
I probably taught you that.
3, 4,
It's probably you and Mr. Dungeon Master General,
yes. 3.
Or Hillary.
or all the above.
10. 4. You're easier to hit, not harder to hit. And 5.
Keep up the good work.
5 hits.
Damn it.
So Cetus Kai, you take 1. That's good. Okay, all of it's absorbed. Great. Okay, and then so that is going to be. I'm only going to make you use 5 feet of movement to go here. Well, that is 5 feet of movement.
Yep.
Then it'll be 10 for 15, and no attacks of opportunity are invoked at that point.
Mhm.
10.
And then
That's
yeah.
5. So
that'll be 25.
that's 20. That's 20.
20.
Not 25. It's
25.
20. Yep.
And just move straight down from there.
25, 30. All right.
Yeah.
You are sharing the. Well, no, because you can't end up sharing the space. But I'll move you here.
I can free action with my telekinesis though, and try and punt that jackal out of that square.
Oh, okay. I will allow that to happen. Go ahead and try.
Pump him that way. Go.
And if
Out
you
of the
pull
way.
him, I'm basically swapping of you.
Ideally, I'm going to boot it in a direction that will allow Pan Kren to swat it
Yep.
on its way out.
Yep. That's fine.
Jackal 23.
It's right above you, or creatures in the combat tracker. But he makes his. No, he failed with a 16. Oh, it's a 15 minus 1. Damn it. It's a DC 16 and he has minus 1.
Oh no.
Okay. Right. And I'm swapping the 2 of them. And so Pan attack 23. And you miss. Okay.
He would still have. Meh. Okay, never mind.
All right.
I was gonna say he had flanking technically, but
All right. So I'm just dragging him down here with you. So okay. So that's where we end up at the end of your turn. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And I will pass my turn.
Okay. Pan, it is now your turn.
oh, rabbit halfling, be free.
Does anyone want to guess what Pan's gonna do?
Eat him.
Pan's
Rage.
really excited because he understands these creatures and he sees sunlight, and this is pretty much his like usual field of battle. So he goes into an excited rage. This is like manic rage.
Ooh, this is called adrenaline rush.
So in other words, you hear like a yipping scream, very much like what you were hearing from the jackals, just a little bit more high pierced. So and then he just goes to work.
That'll hit. What have you got? Like a claw bite right now?
Yeah, I actually usually just ignore the claws because I think honestly he's focuses on the bite.
Okay. Okay. Immediate death. That number, which one? Number 3.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's number 3, and then he's gonna swing his axe at 13.
Mm-hmm. Yep. No, that's a miss.
Why am I at a disadvantage?
Oh, you used the wrong one. You used the hand axe.
Oh, yep. Sorry. Yeah, no, gotcha.
Yep.
Ah, still miss. Look at that. All right, and pass my turn.
Okay.
Well, that was easy.
Right. Bim. Let me see if you get another saving throw.
Do I get a save? Okay.
Nope.
Didn't think so. Okay. Good.
At least it's not a death saving throw.
Hold on. I do want to whisper
He's
something
just
for you.
he's just taking a little nap.
I know nothing.
He napping.
Maybe a nomination for unconscious tank of the year.
Oh yeah, you get my vote.
100%. My number 1 vote.
Burn can just set his cock and just chuck me out there with telekinesis and fish.
All right. Jackal 10. He is going to try to jump up.
You know, that is a good question. If you're unconscious, levitating, could Vern use telekinesis to tug you around?
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. What?
In theory, yes, but I can only move something 5 feet with telekinesis once per
Right,
round.
it would be
Oh,
a
I see.
tug in one direction.
Oh, okay. Okay. Makes sense.
All right. So, I am able to jump up. Billy, I am going to attack you. And I miss. All right. I will then, you know, well, actually, there's nobody to knock me back right there. So I'm going to let him. That one jackal stays up. Jackal 10 stays up with you. All right.
Alrighty.
All right. Harpy. All right. Harpy's going to swoop in. Attack. All right. Well, it's going to attack again. And
Uh-oh.
this again.
I like the
Uh-oh.
cloak
Yeah.
of
All right.
space.
So actually, so my turn ends. I can't fly back. I lose my balance, and now I'm. So the jackal underneath me is actually not up on the the platform, but I am up on the platform. Right. I'm actually going to just move it south just a little bit so I can get to both tokens. But I'm not able to fly back at all. Okay. All right.
Yep.
That's not going to be good when the bunny's turn comes around. All right, Jackal 18. All right, Jackal 18 is, yeah, he's going to try to jump up too. So he'll try to jump up like right there in that spot. All right. And nope, doesn't do it. All right. So he has to stay down. Okay. Jackal 25. Try to jump up there too. All right. Nope. Fail. Damn it. Jackal 44. There's 44. Oh, that one's down there. All right. 44 can run down here. And is going to take a nip at it's kind of like a dog chasing a toy or something like that. But Setiska, you started running through everybody, so it's coming after you.
I'm okay with that.
And a miss. Drat. Okay. All right, Paul, your turn.
Okay. Looks pretty crowded over there. Is what Vim floating?
Yeah, Vim is floating, but just in range so that Setiska can drag him.
So that
Ideally, I wanted him to be somewhere around shoulder level, so it was just, grab him and go, which
it's fair to say
theoretically would
that
have him far enough off the floor that the jackals couldn't bite him as I was dragging him.
I'm
Paul,
saying
you can
and I,
step in. You can step forward into my space, Paul, because we can share space temporarily.
you can. Yep. So if you want to step forward, take a swing, a physical swing, you can do that.
I
Or if
would,
you
yeah, but that would put me in contact with two jackals, right?
Um,
yeah.
so
I'm trying to, I'm trying to be able to touch Vim.
so yeah, I'll allow you to step forward so you can touch Vim. Understand that Jackal 23 is the only one that's going to get an attack of opportunity. Every other jackal in this area has already used their reaction.
I see.
Yeah, and
I
I think
see.
from my spot you could reach Vim.
Okay, if that's true, then that's exactly what I'll do.
Okay.
I will step forward and I will touch Vim with a lesser restoration spell and see if that helps him.
That's a very good question. Hold on.
Well, if you have to figure it out, then I feel like at least I got close to doing the right thing.
I think it probably can, but let's see. Yep, that is a condition afflicting him. And well, let's see. The condition can be blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned. No, no, it's not. So, and let me see. No, I'm sorry. That's actually not going to be what it takes to um
On the offhand chance that he's asleep during the process of touching him, I'm going to yank at him really hard, just in
Give
case.
him a good shake.
and
Yeah.
oriented. So
What?
I want a dexterity check right now from you, Vim.
Okay.
Oh no.
Save. Dex check.
I,
Same diff.
a dex check. This is not a like you still
Okay.
are floating right there. All right, you're okay. You kind of steady yourself after just a couple of seconds of flailing around. So
Oh,
Am
he
I on the
was
ground?
asleep?
I'm levitating.
yes, you are levitating right now,
How high?
about 7 feet high.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Um,
What did I miss?
Oh, that did it. Shaking him roused him.
Yes, shaking him.
Oh, good call.
Yep.
You have an attack of opportunity on me as I move back.
Yes, from Jackal 23. I'm just going to Jackal that I've already got
And,
over
and then
here.
I pass my turn.
All right. And
Excellent call. Excellent.
Well done.
all right. So you make it back. It snips at your heels, but unsuccessfully just so. Okay. So now the last harpy. And last harpy is going to fly in and attack Billy Bob. Right. No dice. One more claw. And then I'm going to need Miss and Billy. I need a save from you, a wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Uh-oh.
Hey, Billy, you
I
collapse.
use,
You are.
I have an inspiration.
You may go ahead.
Oh, come on.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Billy, you do not collapse, and you still get a chance to. You still get a chance
Proceed.
to understand what happened. So I need a wisdom check now, or perception check, which you should do fairly well at.
Ah,
Unless you roll a 4.
Mm,
Okay. You have no idea. All right.
that's okay. I'm here hitting things where I want to
Well,
be.
you're quick about it too. Get him!
Uh, Harpy 2.
Get
Who's
him! Death.
actions? Oh, sweet Jesus.
oh no, the dice is turned onto you.
Oh,
That's a hit at least.
even with a 7, you hit the harpy. So. Wait a
Uh,
minute. This one flew back, by the way. So.
Yeah, that was
yeah,
the one he was
okay.
after.
Yeah.
You're good.
You know what? I'll try it again and burn a key point
Wait,
for.
you hit. Even with the 7, you hit. So.
Yeah, he was
Okay.
trying to
Yeah,
do.
I'll save the
Fine,
key
you're
point
not
then.
on it, is what you're
I'll
saying.
save and unarmed strike. Oh, jeez Louise.
Oh goodness. What happened to your rolling? I think you need to change the color of your dice.
Yeah, this is a holdover from Sunday. I won't tell you guys a
Oh, yeah.
beat down. The beat down I took on Sunday was epic.
Sorry, mine is an evil laugh.
So, how do you resize Fantasy Grounds? Reset the dice. I know I need to change the dice color. Passing my turn.
Up in the right-hand corner under tool, there's a picture that looks like a die, and you click on that, and then you can change the dice. By the way, I still owe all of you, like I did not mail the dice that I owe you. So those still need to be mailed. I've got your contact information. So just be aware that I just haven't mailed them yet.
Flagger.
I know. Ended up going to Gamehole Con and had a good time. Sorry. All right. All right. Let's start with let's see. All right.
Do better dice have a sound?
Yours not have a sound?
That's why I'm not I'm just not sure if they do or not.
They just sound like rolling dice.
They sound like rolling dice. The metal
Yeah.
dice don't sound like metal dice.
I don't
No?
think so. No.
That's a very
I
good
was
idea.
I was suddenly intrigued. Like,
I know.
No. Let's see. Hold on. Do I even have metal dice? I don't know what I've got. I bought a couple, but I didn't buy all of them.
I don't have any in the middle, but if you use like the liquid magic splatter for the blood ones, I think they make noise.
Hmm.
Hold on.
Hold on. No, not really.
Oh, not
No.
those. Is it the claws that make slashing?
No.
Oh, I
No.
thought
That.
they did.
No.
I thought one of them did.
Yeah, but good call. They should. They should add sound.
As long
As a
as it
master
doesn't
general, you
break
know people
everything
there.
else.
Right.
As
Billy,
long
I
as it
want
does
you to
not break
make
everything else.
make another save.
Oh no. Leave him alone.
Wisdom, right?
Yep.
You do. Yeah.
Oh.
You saved. Now make a check. I mean, perception check.
Perception check. Come on, Billy.
Those ears twitch.
Oops. Sorry, hang on. Wisdom. Perception's wisdom, right? Yep. Oh, God. Change the dice color again.
Oh man.
Too busy being wise.
I guess so. All right. Oh shoot. All right, a miss. All right.
Yockhead number none.
All right. And things are getting jumbled, aren't they? I can go 80. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, I can easily go all the way through. All right. So this one's going to charge down. Actually, it'll go there and attack Paul.
So they can go through. We
Yeah,
we
just-
can go either through enemy territory this time.
Yeah. Oh, crap. I've still got to be attacked. This is the next round. So everybody would basically get an attack of opportunity on me, but it's not that smart too. So anybody who wants it can take it, starting with Pan. Pan, you're the first one it would move out of range from, and you miss. All right. Vim, you are 7 feet off the ground and levitating.
I picture myself twirling a little bit too.
You could try to you could do it, but you have to attack with disadvantage if you want to take a swing at it.
Whee!
Do you want to use your reaction?
It's this round. It's the top of the round. Thank you for asking. No, I do not.
Okay. Vern, would you like to take an attack of opportunity?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Stab, wizard.
Okay.
Stab.
On Jackal 9.
Dum, dum, dum. Oh, I was only supposed to roll once, I think.
It hit Jackal 9.
Well, the first one missed, and then the second one hit.
Well, the first one was on Jackal 23. He had both of them targeted.
Okay. All right. Well, Jackal 9 is hit. Go ahead then.
I only seem to be targeting one creature.
Because you missed the other one, it untargets it for you.
Ah,
And even with a 1, it goes down. All right. Jekyll 9 is now a pool of blood. All right, Seneca, it is your turn.
Doesn't Sharona get an attack of opportunity too?
No, it's dead.
Oh, sorry. Duh, I missed that.
Yep.
As a move
That
action,
would
I'm
take care
gonna
of it.
Yep.
Go Seneca!
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I 30 feet. If I target Jackal 18 with an acid stream, in theory, I will hit potentially 44, 29, 24, 19, and 18.
Yes, you will.
Okay. I would like to invite all of these beasties
Drink from the
to
fire hose.
their targets. I need to do that differently.
If you stepped into my space, could you hit even more?
No, it's going to be an either or there on that
Okay.
one. So
Okay. I will use my spellbook's capacity to pull a spell out of my repertoire that is not loaded once a day and let these yo-yos have it.
I was not expecting him to say repertoire, to be honest.
Me neither.
wow, I rolled low. Man.
And I think it's going to suck to be all of them all at the same time.
Oh no.
They will all die very
Oh yeah, it's going to be ugly for them because they each take 3d4 damage and they don't get to mitigate it.
Yep.
Is that a cantrip?
So, no, it's a first level spell.
Whee!
Dell,
All right.
nicely played.
Let me get rid of these guys.
Gosh.
Instant
Once
death.
again, we like the wizard.
Man, you can't even eat them. They're just gone.
Let's see.
Yeah, see, the thing
Dissolve.
with this spell is its concentration up to a minute.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. All right.
Well, thank goodness I'm not stepping there.
Well, he can just let it go right now. So
That is
Yeah,
true.
it doesn't say in the spell description that I can move it. It just says it's a 30-foot line. So I pick a direction and let it fly. And since all these guys are toast, I'm just going to let it lapse after that attack.
yep.
It's a bit of a waste, but they are wasted too. So I'm all right with it.
Yes, they are.
And as a move action, I'm going to let Vim down gently to the floor.
Problem at all with that, but if you are concentrating on levitate, can you cast acid without him falling?
No, because they're both concentration spells, and I wasn't thinking about that. I'm sorry, Tim. I'm afraid I just dumped you on your
Okay,
ass.
how much damage do I take for falling? What?
Look,
17,
1d6.
10 feet?
7
D6
feet.
at least.
It's it's
you make a deck save, none. But make a deck save for me.
See if I
fair.
land on my feet. Oh, I don't know why I did that twice. Didn't mean
You've still got the incapacitated on you. Hold on just a second. Let's get rid of that. All right, Vim. Unconscious, not incapacitated, but all right, now do it. And
Oh no.
take 1d6.
Clang.
Okay, throw it on me. Actually, I can do that, I think. Oh, you rolled it.
It doesn't.
I like your roll better.
Yeah, you take one
I'll
point.
take your roll. Got it.
So, and
I'll
that
do it right now here.
still got 12. Yeah, you're down to no,
Oh,
not.
yeah, I got it.
Yep. No, still not.
Oh, yeah, I see now.
Yep, there you go.
I don't do it manually very often. Yep, good.
It's okay. Yep. All right. So you fall and, your shield takes care of you. Pan, your turn.
All right. Coming back through.
And Sharona, this is still just residual Twilight Sanctuary. You did not cast Twilight before you got here.
Thank you.
Okay. So this is kind of just a couple of little bitty creatures going back and forth. For those of you watching at home, he just did all of 2 points of damage, and it's the first time anyone has hit a jackal and not killed them.
Out of curiosity, why did I have? Because I did it again. Gotta roll the other one.
Yep, roll the other one.
Your bark is worse than your bite.
I'll take that.
Because you keep rolling the one that's a throne. All right.
All right, and I'll move forward to right there, and pass my turn.
Where's that one? Combat tracker. All right. All right. This one is going to go ahead and stay where it is and attack Pan. Trap. All right. Bite. He's going to attack Pan. The dice are not with me tonight. All right, Leilana.
Leilana. Do. Deck save. Oh, damn it. That's a shame, but you will still take half damage. Please roll well. I did not. Okay. It's not terrible. So I do have a question though. Seeing that shaking awoke Vim, is it reasonable to assume that it is some sort of sleep condition?
That is certainly a reasonable assumption. There are certainly other things that you can be shaken free from, but that is certainly a reasonable assumption.
Okay. Then knowing that I am Elven, I cannot be put to sleep. We're gonna hope that it's a sleep spell, and I'm going to is there enough space kind of on the corner up here for me to teleport like right on the edge of it?
You would need to go beyond north of the woman.
Okay, then I could take a step forward and end up north of the woman, right by Billy Bob. So I step right there, and then I will face step right here. Hello, Mr. Bunny.
All right.
As he sees your mouth moving and might be able to rip lip read.
She just waves as she like pops into existence right beside him.
All right. He misses the bunny again, but this is the only one that's still up there right now.
Let me.
All right. Vim. What you gonna do, Vim?
Well, I fell on the ground, so I'm going to spend half my movement to stand up.
Yes, you
Poor
are.
guy.
And then I'm going to use
This
my
poor
bonus
guy.
action. I'm going to use my bonus action, telekinetic adept, psi-powered leap. I can propel my body with my mind, etc. I gain flying speed, twice walking speed, which I can do all the
Yeah.
time now. So, like, get used to that.
Woo!
And I'm going to fly. I'm going to provoke here. I don't do it a lot, but let me get off this. There we go. I'm going to provoke and move to here. I'm not sure how many that will take. I expect Jackal 8, Jackal 42 at least.
Yeah, and that's all.
You
Okay.
have you have a flying speed. I
Doesn't
mean,
matter.
did you fly high enough to get away from him?
No.
Oh, okay. Just thought I'd suggest it.
Okay.
I have a reason for going straight there.
I'm gonna roll with 8 for 42 simply because I've got his stat. Open. And even with an 18 and a 19, I missed. All right, go ahead.
Does it take an action to bend over and pick up my sword that has fallen here on the ground?
That's a good point. Very good.
And I will pick it up, and that's my action.
Okay.
Hey,
Well
free
done.
action. That
All
should
right.
be a free action.
And I'll click to end my turn.
No, like if you've got another weapon hanging on your belt, I'll let you swap weapons as a free action. But his weapon really was
Picking it up.
passed
It
out.
react.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Sharona,
Go ahead, Sharona.
Sharona is going to light up Spirit Guardians.
Called it.
We did consider
Yeah.
first round, but we moved away from it because
Yeah,
things were
I heard I cast a cantrip on round 1 with all of these enemies. So I'm like, it's like you guys don't know me.
I think it's more the DM was trying to be respectful of not wasting all your resources.
At least I would have done Twilight Sanctuary.
but
Yeah,
yeah,
but
yeah, it was
last time we played, though, you said you wanted to be more cognizant and selective about when you pop that off.
We had a lot of diverse opinions. It was good.
Yeah, it
Interesting,
was.
okay.
There
Well,
were
I will
conflicting
do
opinions.
Twilight. I mean, I will do Spirit Guardians, 15 feet around me,
I know why
and
we
I
did
will.
Guardians is because she had to move to where she was right now, and you didn't have anything. You had like 2 of them within 15 feet, so it just
Oh,
done yet.
that's
They
why.
were like,
Move.
yeah. Now there are, but last turn there were like 6 of them within 15 feet. So, but that's okay. I'm doing it. I'm doing it now. We're good. You guys made the calls you made. It is good. Yeah, you're right. Don't waste people's resources when they're not here. That makes sense. You make good call. But I'm going to do it now, and I'm going to move up into that empty space so that 3 of them, at least, or 4 of them, are in my range. And of course, I will not hit any of my teammates or the prisoners. And I clear my
Presence of the
target.
prisoners is why I didn't fireball these clowns at the beginning.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it without roasting them too.
And I guess I just make them save on their turns. So I've got Jackal 23, Jackal 8,
Yep.
Jackal 20, Jackal 42, and Jackal 1, I think,
Okay.
are all within range.
Yeah. All right. Pass
Oh,
your-
even Jackal 7 is too. Yeah.
Yes, correct. 7 is definitely in range. The
There
first
we
one
go.
out of range is 5. So. All right. So
And I will pass my turn right on to Jackal 23.
who needs to make a save?
Yep, let's. Oh, right. I should untarget all of them. Sorry. Clear targets so it doesn't hit all of them.
Yep. What's the minimum damage you're going to do?
Minimum damage is 3d8. So
My
3.
gosh.
Right, I'm just going to go ahead
There's
and
no surviving.
23.
Except he succeeded, so he'll take half of it.
I know. Like if he takes,
Oh my gosh.
yeah,
Oh no.
yep,
These poor things are going to be obliterated.
yep.
Say this as if it were a bad thing.
They just
No, no.
they goes wandering through
Man.
the crowd and they explode.
All right.
Sharon is just going on a walk and they all just start
Mhm.
boom as she walks by.
Yep. Jackal
That's
7.
my plan. That's my plan. I can't wait until we're playing with the 2024 rules. And then somebody could pick me up and run with me in Spirit Guardians and just kill them all.
Do it again. Waiting on you.
Oh,
on
again, it's
7.
7.
Gotcha.
Ooh, look, I made my save again.
Lucky Jackal.
Ooh, look, I'm still dead.
Yeah, unless I roll like all
Man.
ones. It
All
could
right.
happen. It could happen.
All right. So, Leilana, you are now the target of the flying harpy. So she swoops in and is attacking you with claws and a bite. That was the bite. Here's the claws. Ooh, that's gonna hit.
So on the hit, I'm gonna use my Wrath of the Storm. So at first level, I can thunderously rebuke attackers when a creature within 5 feet of you that I can see hits me with an attack. I can use my reaction to cause the creature to make a Dex saving throw. The creature will take 2d8 lightning or thunder damage on a failed save and half as much on a successful. So
Except for the fact that, well, that's your concentration on the lightning. All right, now
yeah.
go ahead, make me make my save. Okay, I failed miserably.
Miserably. Okay, let's make it lightning, because thunder's not gonna do anything here.
We're in silence.
Yep.
All right, ouch, that hurts. And
Nice.
then I try to fly back, or I do fly back, but you get an attack of opportunity against me.
Nope, I do not. I used my reaction to do the Wrath of
Oh,
the
so
Storm.
wrath is your reaction. You're right. Okay, good.
Correct. But it's a guaranteed amount of damage versus if I were to wait for you to do the to fly away. So
Mhm. All right, Jackal jumping up.
bonk.
Oh yeah, 19. Yep, dirty 21. All right, so I jump up and I get to attack you.
Rude.
No. All right. That'll miss. 17 and I missed. Okay. Passing my
Well,
turn.
you meets beats last time when you hit. So
What?
meets beats. You did a 23 on the heartbeat. That's what hit.
Okay.
So
Paul, your turn.
Thank you. I was actually going through a little bit of indecisiveness here. Nobody's wounded. This is crazy. Um,
Hey, I fell from
Um,
7 feet and took an entire point of damage.
Hey, two of my
I see.
harpies
I
are you
see.
can kill them.
And
poor
a
Bim,
poor
where'd
jackal,
Vim.
you go?
a
Go help him,
jackal
Paul.
nibbled on my toe. Oh no, those are temps. Never mind.
Vim's
Mm,
tailbone's a little bruised.
I'm just gonna toll the dead. We've got spirit guardians going, so I think if I clear the path for Sharona, she can move further up, and so I don't know. Maybe I'll get lucky here.
Yep, I failed.
Yay!
He's not wounded though, so
It doesn't matter. Like, you know how few hit points I've got.
that just makes my day. That's the idea is to. Oh, he's not dead. Oh, he is dead. Okay, yeah.
Insta death.
That.
Just removed him from the combat tracker. Now he's a
Thank you.
blood spot on the map.
Yep. So no, the idea now is she can move straight forward and really
Into
bring
more
those spirits
action.
into play.
Sharona, go! Be free!
Yeah.
Two is
If there's any left when it gets back around to my turn again.
We just unleashed the halfling on them.
Billy.
Both of them.
I missed. And then I missed. No, I didn't miss this time. Yeah, I did. All right, and Billy, I am going to fly back, so you get to attack the harpy.
Get her, Billy! Bunny time!
Okay.
It is time.
Yes.
Time for Bunny!
Oh, come on.
All right. Still 9. It's worthwhile. All right. You smack the harpy as it flies back. All right. Next harpy. All right. It will fly in, and let's say that because it started attacking Billy, it's going to be 1 to 4 is Billy, 5 and 6 is Leilana. Leilana, coming at you.
Okay.
Right. All right, that misses, and then my claws. That'll miss as well. All right. So then I fly back. Neither one of you have a reaction left. So now it is Jackal 14's turn. It will try to jump up at Leilana. Right. It does get up there. And then it will attack Leilana.
Where are you fitting, little doggy?
It can occupy the same space for a second here. Ooh, and we miss, rolling an 18. Dang it. Okay. All right. Next harpy coming in at Billy. Okay, Billy. That'll miss. That'll miss. And then it flies back. All right. Billy, I need you to make another save, please.
Here we go. Wisdom, right?
Yep. Wisdom save DC 10. All right. Billy collapses onto the platform. Billy, make a perception check, please.
Oh, change these fucking dice.
Oh, that was so sad.
That's actually one of my good rolls, for God's sakes.
Yep, I know. All right, let's put unconscious on Billy. Billy is unconscious.
I'm gonna go find some like old footage or old video of my brother like screaming about the dice and fantasy rounds.
Yep.
Share it with you, Rich.
And the silence goes down. Man.
All right. This one's going to try to run around and jump up. Can I do it? Yes, I can. All right. So it's 25. He's still got that damn cloak on. All right. And I miss, but I'm staying up. All right. Jackal 5. Attacking Vim. All right, Vim. Ugh. All right. Jackal 1.
Kick away.
Goodness. All right. This is the woman.
Disappointed creature.
Mm-hmm. All right. All right. I need a perception check, Leilana.
Whatever the hell is flying around and stinging us in unconscious or whatever.
Oh, she stepped away for a second. She needed a quick bio, which, by the way, it's time, but I just was trying to get us through this, but
I'm sorry. I just put my headset back on. Dylan had
give us a
walked into the
perception check.
room. A perception check?
Yep, perception check. Okay, Leilana, you turn to see something weird happening to this woman.
The prisoner woman?
Yep.
Something weird happening to this woman? Okay.
Is it a xenomorph?
Something like that.
Oh.
All right.
Is it almost like.
She
Oh, go
takes a
ahead.
swing at Billy. All right.
Okay.
Hold on.
These captives are not so innocent.
Did we check them for fungus?
No, we didn't check them for fungus. Dang it.
Sorry, that was meta. I wanted to eat them anyways.
All right.
Have we killed the wrong people?
You can't share that yet. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yep. All right. And all right, beginning of the next round. Billy, you're asleep.
In that case, I pass my turn.
I think that's a good idea. All right, Jackal 25 is going to try to take a bite out of Sleeping Billy, but very much like Sleeping Vim, Billy's got this cloak on that makes him very hard to hit. All right, 31.
I love that cloak.
Yep. That should hit, right? No, I'm going to have to hit you with a natty 20, huh?
Yes.
All right. All right.
This one dies. Sharona, get him.
Oh,
Spirit Guardians.
Yep. So he is, you're right. He needs to make a save.
Get
On
his butt,
it.
Sharona. Get him.
No doubt. Sorry, I scrolled. Where are my spirit gardens? There they are.
Hey, listen, Sharona, it doesn't matter. And I want to move us along. So, like, this guy's dead. Okay. So
Even if they say they're
Excellent.
to see the dice roll, that's cool. And you can do that. But just go ahead and go to damage.
I did. I don't know why it didn't take. What's going on? I'm gonna. Oh my. Somebody else go ahead and roll damage. My Unity is locked up. Like none
Uh-oh.
of the buttons are working. I'm gonna have to close it and reopen.
Hold
Weird.
on, let's simply out of
3D8.
curiosity.
Yeah.
All right.
38.
Somebody drop damage on Jackal 1.
Alright, hold on. I accidentally did 48, but you know.
I'll be coming back
Oops.
into
All right.
fantasy grounds. I don't know what happened.
Yeah. All right. Jackal 5 is out of range and of that and is going to try to bite Vim.
Go ahead, dog.
Drat. I don't have the help of my other dogs. So,
You have no friends here.
and Vim, you need to make a save.
What kind of save?
Wisdom save.
Oh, wisdom. Okay.
No,
Oh,
not
that
again.
kind of save.
No.
You make it. All right. Vim, make a perception check. All right. Thank you. Finally, Vim.
Nice.
Here, let me tell you something.
What? What in Prisoners just tried to charm me. I'm smart enough to know what a charm or something is. So
Technically, it's not a charm, but that's okay.
yeah.
All right, Sharona, you making a mad dash into the middle of everybody?
Go, Sharona, go.
I think you can move like up one from there, and that's kind of that's the best you can do to get everything that's there in there. So, and basically it is everything except the yeah. You'll get you can do even 25 with that one. So, all right. Harpy 2. All right, Sharona, if I fly in and out, do I take damage?
Yes.
All right. I
If you
think
enter it, you take damage.
only the harpies on the left will be able to avoid it. So, like, he's coming down here and attacking Billy Bob.
And they're if they come in there, it's difficult terrain.
But it's not coming in. Like,
Yeah, no, I was saying for reference. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. But their fly speed is so high, it's not going to matter to
Fair enough.
difficult or not. But the ones on the right will have to make the save when they do. So, all right. So, Harpy attacking Billy. Invisible Billy. All right.
Blurry Billy.
And claws. Damn you, Billy.
Blurry Billy.
All right. Blurry Billy. All right.
He's drinking too much moonshine.
That's in my
Everything's
turn. Pan, what you gonna do?
Nom noms.
Yep.
All right, so Jackal 42. I'm gonna go ahead and reckless attack too. Make sure we get that one out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
Are you serious? All
Man.
right.
The
You
dice gods
hand
are
axe
angry
at
at
melee range?
No, I'll go ahead and suffer the attack of opportunity.
Okay. All right. Attack of opportunity coming at you. I'm just grabbing one of them, but yeah. There we go.
Yeah, chase him towards Sharona. That's a great idea.
Oh, I miss. No, I hit.
No, you hit.
No.
How did I
I
hit?
think it'll be. I think it'll be all right.
Yeah. That's okay. All right.
Oh, I
Matter of fact,
neglected to
I
take
can heal
action on
myself
my
for
turn.
3 points of damage. So. Oh, never mind.
Damage. Max damage. All right. Now what are you doing?
All right, now I am going to. Which one's the one that was trying to hit Billy? 7 or 626, the captives.
7 or 26. Oh, 26 tried to hit Billy.
Okay.
You putting an arrow in my captive?
Yes, I did.
Oh,
And I plan to eat that bitch later.
Whoa, what?
I want to run that one by Paul first.
Well, I mean, just her fingers.
The
Yeah,
good part.
He needs finger food.
the meaty places, mostly.
Pass your turn.
No, hold on. I got to damage first. And for some reason, my sneak attack is
You
not
have a
showing
lot
up.
of advantage on. You got 2 rages, 2 danger senses. Hold on. Like, that does add extra damage, but it wouldn't have mattered. Anyway,
Okay.
keep going. All right. There's your extra damage.
All right. Moving right along.
Okay. All right. She is going to.
Wait, question.
Yeah.
Now that she has made herself known as hostile, does this mean Sharona's spirit guardians would affect her if Sharona so chooses?
Oh hell yeah.
Let me read and see if it says anything about whether I can change it.
I don't
It's
think
at
you
the
get
time
the
of
option of
casting.
changing it.
That's what I thought. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
that's nice.
Okay.
That's awesome.
That's lame.
Okay.
Yeah, when you cast the spell, you can designate. Yep, it specifically says.
All right.
Lame.
She
I
gives you
would-
evil eye, but you set evil eye off. And I am using that, so I'm going to swing at Leilana while she's up here. Yeah, that'll leave a mark. All right, Leilana.
Yeah.
Sucked. Ooh, but you failed.
Oh.
Your
Oh,
night
jeez, that
of-
hurts. I don't have an inspiration. I thought I did. I never used mine. Oh, damn it.
I don't remember, but
It is what it is. If I forgot to
Yep.
check it, I did.
Okay.
So.
So let me think. Oh, and by this round now, you guys definitely can tell that this is some sort of a shape changer, and she seems to be kind of half human, half
Oh.
jackal now.
You know what? When she hits me, I'm gonna use Wrath of the Storm on her.
Okay.
It's a new round. I forgot.
Get her.
So
Mm-hmm.
Wrath of the Storm. Need to save. Oh, ouch. That's all right. And then we'll do damage. Oh, come on. Oh, that's all right.
Okay. Yeah, you did it. Okay, you did it the right one. Yep, Captive 26. Okay. Passing my turn. Now this guy has shifted as well. Vim obviously ratted him out, but he is now attacking.
Jackaled him out.
Yeah, you're right. Jackaled him out. All right. He is attacking. Oh, wrong one.
He's attacking the jackalope.
All right, so he's gonna. Oh, I should have attacked with a bite as well on the last one there, but I didn't. All right. Ooh, I finally hit. Okay. So hit. And then we get some damage on the jackalope. Is that my bite? Yeah, that was my bite. All right, so you get bitten, Billy.
And I lose the displacement for this week.
Yep. And then he's gonna attack with the sword that he's got in his hand. Oh,
Does that
good.
wake me up? If
Yes, yeah. You
don't
absolutely
like this guy.
by doing damage. Mm-hmm.
oh, your ass is grass, boy.
Man, rolling ones every time on those swords. All right. It's all right. And he has definitely shifted, so he's clearly a shape changer that looks half jackal, half human as well. All right. The jackal down there below Leilana.
A save. Spirit Guardians.
Yeah. Damn.
Oh
All right.
yeah.
Spirit Guardians to the rescue.
Death.
Damage. None of the jackals are going to make it. Okay.
Oh,
Dead.
wait, but the other captive.
I don't even
Oh
need
no,
to
it was the time
roll.
of
You can
casting.
we can just hand wave that, and you can just take him off the board. I'm okay with that.
All right.
Dead and boom.
Oops. Wrong one. Damn. That was my captive.
That's fine.
Whoops.
That's fine.
That's okay. I was gonna eat him anyways.
No, not good. Hold on. Let me add captive back
I mean,
on.
really, that guy. I think it's a little late. That guy's already on the barbecue.
She was not good. She's good.
No, I promise you, she was not gonna be good after next round.
Not gonna be
All
good.
right. She is now called Captive 35, and she appeared in the exact same spot that the other captive was. So that's great.
Oh,
All right.
she's not. We can't see her. There she is.
I do think it's probably a good idea to take a quick break, though.
Yep, I think so too. Everybody, let's take a break, a bio break, and then we will finish up this this combat. Okay,
And then dead captive.
if you say so.
I say so.
All right, taking a break.
He likes the halfling.
Do I
Doesn't
see
like
it coming?
All right, you don't see it
Oh
coming.
yeah, I figured.
What?
That's
then
okay.
his
A
singing
psionic
doesn't-
shield. My reaction will cause a psionic shield to pop up around you and mitigate the damage.
Awesome.
Woo.
I was gonna say his singing isn't a tip off. Do 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 do
do, do, do.
do do.
Nah, phenomena.
Fireball.
Right.
The tip off might be the lizard man saying, you know,
What'd you say about my mother?
That sounds like Fireball. What?
What? Fireball, huh?
kind of does sound like Fireball, doesn't it? Blip, blip, blip. Sorry about this. Sorry about that. Sorry about this. Oh no, I'm not sorry about them. Or them, or you, or you.
Sarah, that is the only video that plays in my mind every time I
Unfortunately, it's
hear
not to the next
Fireball.
level that I get
I like
my
the other one.
Me
saves
too.
against that
Oh.
area of effect.
Sorry, Rich.
Kaboomium loading in 3, 2, I lied.
All right, just roll the damage. It'll automatically have it for anybody that succeeded. All right. This is not good for a lot of people. And you get 6 back.
Hey.
Did I
That hurt.
save? Because if I didn't, I get a special dex save option.
Let's
Yeah.
look at it. We can look at it.
I don't think you did.
All right. So RP Billy. No, you auto fail because you were still marked as unconscious, which is
Oh.
totally my fault. All right.
Oh
but
no.
the 16, I think, still fails. Doesn't it
No,
need-
I get
16 is the target number, G.
Okay. All right. So we half the damage on Billy.
I get an extra D4 though for being my lucky footwork.
Mm.
It mitigates a D4 of damage.
No, for my save.
It's not going to
So-
You
matter.
don't need,
Save
dude. You don't need it. 16 was your target number. You made
Oh.
the target number.
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right. So
You get 13 back.
Billy gets 13 back. Where's Billy? Oh, up top. Okay. There you
30.
go. Billy just got 13 back. All right. Leilana, you've been healed already. All right. Excellent.
We all have. I think at this point, Lizard Man, how many of us have you scorched?
You'd be surprised at how few or how small that number is.
How regularly the rabbit gets it though.
Is it just the rabbit? Like
We'll
me and the
tweak your
rabbit?
fricassee. Yeah.
Yep. All right.
I'm the one with
Fir-
fire resist, and he never does it to me.
Lame.
You're never in the area of effect. He's always in the middle of things. By the way, I'm gonna start calling your rabbit Haas.
So
Middle initial N for Norman, last name Pfeffer.
Pfeffer.
Haas and Pfeffer.
All right. Anything else, Vern?
No, I think I've done enough.
I think you are too. All right. Harpy feeling a little bit worse for wear now. All right.
Feeling the burn.
Bunny-
Harpy
Bunny
is flying in, must make a save for the so please
Spirit guardian.
smack me around a little bit, Sharona.
One smack around coming in.
All right, but I made my save. So give me the
So
good
you will
damage,
take
not the
half
bad.
of this.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That's not so bad.
Not that bad.
No. All right. And Leilana, you're gonna be the target.
Yeah, figures.
Miss. And why is that not with advantage?
They're dead.
No, not the cat.
Yeah, they're
You
dead.
have no more. You have no more jackals for.
Oh, they are
no
dead.
more-
You're right.
They're dead. They're crispy.
Damn it. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and hand wave this one too. the the harpies, when they die, they turn to stone and fall to the floor and crack apart.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, poor harpy.
No, I get smacked.
So they're not harpies.
You make an insight check.
Insight check.
I can make it after the info. No, apparently I can't, no matter what color dice I use.
You are pretty sure they are harpies. They're just weird ones.
Can I do it? I want to do it. I want to try.
Okay.
I roll a 1. Yeah, figures. That's poetic. It's okay. I'm too busy. The rabbit and I are too busy after being fried.
Yeah. All right. Now what?
Pancrin crawls up onto the little dais there and starts eating the calf of the female captive.
So Sharona gets insight of 25. She's
yeah,
right there
Sharona
as well.
did. Those are not harpies, Sharona.
Sharona's guessing gargoyles. But weird
Gargoyles
they look
do
like
turn to
harpies.
stone and crack when they fall from a height.
Can I make an Arcana
Weird.
check to come up with a reason for this?
Sure.
Do we think it's safe to drop silence? I say
Oh,
to the bunny who
silence.
cannot hear me because he's in the silence.
No, silence dropped when I went unconscious. That 20.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Oh, the circle's fireball. Gotcha.
Yep. And you think that them being gargoyles is as good of a solution as any, said Scott.
I'll jump up and
Yeah.
check their roosts one at a time.
I stand up with my frost brand I just a few seconds ago picked up and realized everything's dead.
Okay. You look up in their roosts and you find nothing up in their roosts.
While they're doing all this, can I be sitting on the floor casting Prayer of Healing for 10 minutes?
As long as I can roll for wandering monsters.
Do I feel any more
10
powerful
minutes?
after eating on the shapeshifters?
I won't bother with Prayer of Healing then.
Oh, but
That's
you're not quite as hungry
fine.
as you were.
Oh, that's
Doesn't
good.
investigation take 10 minutes? Like
Well,
if you're seriously investigating
the
the place?
biggest
It does.
the biggest problem is that only
didn't-
2 of us would benefit from Prayer of Healing, and there's no point in me burning
That
that
high
much.
level, yeah.
Oh, Paul's got it covered. Dang, dude. You rolled
Paul knows
well.
how to
Holy cow,
heal.
Mark.
Paul knows how to heal.
The best healer of us all.
Yes.
Look at you go.
Well,
He didn't even have to talk about it. He just made it.
It's
Doesn't
just
life
sitting
cleric,
quietly in a corner, just
doesn't life cleric
Right.
level have something that maximizes healing at some point?
There we go. All right. That should be good
all right,
now.
nice. Thank you.
All right.
Yep.
So you look in each of the alcoves and you don't find anything there.
So there was a sword and a dagger on the.
There was a sword. It was a sword and a rod. Let me remind myself exactly what this is.
And a key.
The rod, by the way, you realize was a mace that she had picked up. There is a dagger as well. Yes.
So I'll let you guys do the investigation type stuff, and I'll stick to my strong points where I'll keep lookout on the.
So I'm not feeling very good tonight, like out of character. I'm feeling pretty sick after coming home from the con with I think I caught a little of the con crud. So I think I will probably dip out a little bit early tonight, but Leilana will continue to follow you guys and to help you out. Just, leave me with a couple things to do when I get back.
I
We'll leave you a couple spells.
I tell
Perfect.
I tell other people that they need to drink more alcohol, but you really did not need to drink more alcohol while you're there. So
I did not need to drink more alcohol. I drank more than I already should have, and that's not a lot. So,
So
all
what I'm
things
getting here is
So much
y'all are
fun.
suffering from 26-ounce flu.
no,
yeah,
she
no.
so she's allergic to alcohol, and so she can't drink a lot. Um, me, I just kept everything sterile by drinking alcohol.
How's
I'm
that working out?
gonna start wearing a
This is the
mask.
way.
I'm just saying, I don't have the con crud.
Yeah, I think honestly, my immune system has gotten so weak after getting COVID and stuff that it's just like any minor cold has been my downfall. It's been
Right.
awful.
Billy,
So, but I am gonna crash. You guys have fun. I'll probably tune into the stream. So,
Feel better.
thanks. Good night, y'all.
Good
Good
night.
night. I'm just sitting in the corner.
and that's with that's with advantage. So you rolled
Yep.
a natty 20 on the one with advantage. So you do not hear anything coming down the hall. The only thing you hear in the room is everybody else. You are being pretty stealthy right now too. So what else?
I'm one with the
Vim doing?
wall. Nothing here but us curtains.
Yeah, Vim, you don't find anything. Anybody else looking around?
Yes.
Okay.
I am 100% convinced that the whole view of the sky and the sunlight and etc. I'm 100% convinced that this is an elaborate illusion, and I want to know how they did it. So I'm trying to examine it with, say, Arcana, for example, so that I can figure this out.
Okay.
I
Because I'm
see him
engaged that this
looking.
kind of thing is what I do.
I see him looking really hard and getting that look on his face like he's about to study something, and I tap him with guidance.
Okay.
I guess I'm gonna spend time prostulating or preaching to freaking Pan about
Uh,
his eating habits.
All right.
Pan nods understandably as he carves off choice bits to put in a burlap sack.
So, Setis Ka, you are positive that there is some magical means by which this is happening. You also really feel that this is sunlight on your scales, and you are getting nice and warm. You just want to curl up. Sun yourself on that plinth right in the middle. Does Pan hesitate when what's mentioned?
Oh, gee, that was more for Pan. If he, when the nibbling is mentioned that we're looking at it, does he hesitate when we mention it? Or does he just naturally keep trimming away? It sounds like he naturally keeps trimming away.
It's
Yeah.
actually part of his religion that he kind of thinks this is like a honorable thing to do. So he doesn't understand that you guys think it's a bad thing.
Not all of us think it's a bad thing, and save me a ham, will you?
It'll be in the burlap sack.
Thanks, man.
So, was anybody else doing anything else?
Both trying not to throw up.
Okay.
I would suggest maybe the wizard takes 10. Well, the wizard takes 10 minutes to cast detect magic on those the sword and the dagger and the mace and whatever else was on this with the prisoners. Could be juicy.
Okay. We'll put the stuff on the stone plinth. I'll climb up on top of it, fold my legs up underneath me, and just sort of levitate in one spot while I do the detect magic thing. A la Dalsim from the video game.
The longsword and the mace glow with magic.
Okay.
Enchantment magic, no less.
I seriously doubt they're as cool as my staff, but
It is a pretty nice staff. We should stand over here and admire your staff.
Yep.
Once I'm done field stripping the game, I hop down off the little dais and get out of their way.
Okay.
What is this? The dais?
It is a large square plinth. It is about 10 feet across in each direction, about 10 feet high.
Stone?
Stone.
Shit.
Do you want me to take another 10 minutes and figure out what they are? I'm out of first level spells, but identify and detect magic are both rituals, so
I'm good with that. The party might be able to use them.
Thing. You could do a couple that. Is there anything else you need to cast like that? I mean, we could take a short rest and get some stuff back too. If we want to risk
Um,
it, we're in a little dead end here.
That sounds like a reasonable thing to do.
we have anything else needs to be identified?
Yeah, there was those boots.
That's true. And the chainmail armor could be identified too.
So there's Yeah.
Oh, yes, please.
Shiny chainmail.
Yes.
I
Sorry, I had to click the fireball video. Ba-ba-da-da-da-da.
It's
I like the other
addictive.
version. The Katy Perry version's better.
All right. Boots. I'm gonna go ahead and do this for you. Boots are boots of elven kind.
Ooh.
They're small though only. Remember that. The chain armor. Why didn't I put small beside it? But I meant to put small beside it. But it is it is chain armor +1. So up to you whether you'd like to use it or not. Did you want to identify the belt that that Pan picked up?
sure.
Right, it is a belt of holding. Let me read it to you. This belt magically reduces weight. Each pocket can hold 250 coins or 5 pounds of weight, as if it were one coin, or about a third of an ounce. However, nothing larger than 1 by 2 by 3 inches can fit into a pocket, and the maximum cubic volume capacity for a pocket is 3 by 6 by 12 inches. Thus, flasks of holy water would easily fit, but a dagger or wand would not. Okay.
Might be really useful for the wizard, but
The
just good with Pan.
the sword is a long sword +2, and the mace is a mace +2.
Not really that attach the belt if you want the belt.
If you don't, I could certainly use it.
Probably most useful for the wizard who would like keep a stash of potions or scrolls or that sort of stuff.
Pretty sure scrolls
All
won't
the
fit,
scrolls.
but if they will, I'll take them.
No, how big were they again? I thought it sounded like they were. Maybe not.
So the boots will only really fit Sharona or Pan, eh?
Correct.
Do either of you guys have disadvantage on your stealth? Because that would negate.
Scroll probably will
Does the
fit.
cleric have disadvantage on her stealth?
I mean, if
Does,
Is that a
you're
rhetorical question?
if you're wearing the boots, then you'd get a straight that would eliminate the disadvantage at least.
Does it give Pan any advantage though? Because I'm highly unlikely to be sneaking in the front.
It'd give him advantage on stealth checks.
I think that is probably more useful than to the party than me not having disadvantage. If that makes sense.
Do they require attunement?
I
I don't think they do, but
I don't think they do. They're one of those cool ones.
so we could possibly use them situationally, and that Sharona wears them all the time because she's loud. And if we really do need to sneak, maybe she loans her nice slippers to Pan. But I mean, he eats things, so you might not want to give your nice slippers to him.
Yeah, if they don't need attunement, if we can just switch them back and forth, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, they don't need attunement. So yeah, since Pan seems to insist on accompanying the bunny, who's got a stealth check of 11 plus 11.
Yep.
Pan, do you have an opinion?
Talking to my mute. I'm not a slut. I got a but I definitely don't mind wearing them.
You are breaking up so bad, we caught every other syllable.
How about now? Is that better?
That is much better.
All right. Yeah, I got a +7, so I'm not that much of a slouch, but I don't mind either way.
Advantage.
Yep,
Advantage. Yep.
advantage.
Yeah. So
Right.
Pan, you go ahead and take them.
Okay.
We're going to insist you take off these dirty slippers that there's dirty little rags you've been wearing, and you have to wear these nice slippers from now on. They are slippers, are they not? No.
They are.
Boots?
Yeah, they're very pretty.
Yep.
And
And take care of them and keep them clean.
mm, mm,
They
I
kinda-
actually
Hard
wasn't
choices,
wearing
hard
shoes, but
choices.
okay.
They kind of shed
Um,
dirt, so you all are gonna make out because he's not gonna clean them because he doesn't want to, but they're gonna stay clean anyway. So
have we thoroughly searched this room? Pam was hungry before. He's not hungry now. He wants to look around and see if there's anything shiny.
okay, give me a investigation check. Vim
Or
did.
secret.
Real quick,
Oh.
while he's rolling, I did take the chainmail +1. That gets me up to a 20. That's not too shabby at all. Do you want me to just delete the shiny chainmail that I had? Had small, fine chainmail armor. That's what you'd give me
Let me
before.
look
You
at
want me to
what's
just
in your.
delete it?
Yeah, let me look at what's in your inventory here real quickly.
Okay. I unequipped it, but I didn't want us to mistakenly think we had it to sell later.
Where is that?
It is down near the
Okay.
bottom, small,
Yeah.
fine chain. Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, you can just delete it.
Okay.
All right. And you find on the plinth, you find a it looks like a block that might be some sort of you know mechanism to do something, like it could push in.
Without hesitation, he pushes it.
Pan, you push in on this block, and immediately to your right. So this is basically right where Sharona is on the bottom, right? But you immediately, above that, see a door that's about a foot thick, kind of pivot out.
Ooh.
Sharona yells out, "Heads up!"
Another secret.
That's in the plinth, not in the.
Yeah, in the base of the plinth, correct.
Vim will pry the door open the rest of the way.
Okay, and it was cracked open, but you can definitely pry it open now. And you see inside this thing a small chest, and you also see a gold bracer and a glass vial and 4 different scroll tubes.
Just out of curiosity, G, do we find these things before or after I do my little rain dance with the
It is
detecting of magic and identification?
after because it's over a foot thick of stone.
Unfortunate.
Yep. But, you know,
I am perfectly willing to take another 10 minutes for you to identify, sir. This sounds like some first grade A quality loot.
Like kicks his legs over, like after seeing the rest of the party so excited, he just kind of kicks his legs back and forth off the side of the plinth and just feels pretty awesome with himself.
Good job, Dan. Good job.
In his pretty new little boots.
Mm-hmm. With his like mouth and chest all covered with red gore.
great. What you
All
gonna do?
right.
You got a chest and you got these other things.
I think we want to spend the 10 minutes for the identify again. Oh, we want to try to open the chest, right? Before we ritually cast identify.
Open the chest while I'm doing the ritual for detect magic.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Should I check it? Pan's like, you want me to see if it bites back?
Yeah.
Yes, please. And I'll put guidance on you. Hold for guidance.
And
You got 10?
I will help him to give him advantage.
All right.
There you go. Guidance is on you.
Give me an investigation check. All right. Do it again because you had advantage.
Okay.
And you get to add the 3. So anyway, I'll add the 3. But you do not detect any traps.
Looks good. I give him a thumbs up.
If you guys like, I'll take a shot at opening it because I have good dexterity. I'll try opening it.
Okay. All right. It's got a clasp that kind of swings in, swings. I'm trying to describe this like it's very common, like just one of those that swings on a pivot and goes through a hole. Through a loop, a metal loop. But you just swing, unclasp it and then open it, and nothing gets you. You think you're
Turn clasp.
yeah. So, inside you see an electrum ring with a jet gem set into it. You see 9 gems as well. It's a collection of beryl, jade, and coral gems. I already mentioned the gold bracer. Oh, and then you have some platinum, gold, electrum, silver, and copper. That's all in there.
Well, I guess we'll wait to see what the lizard wizard tells us is the good stuff.
All right, lizard wizard. You finish your cast. We doing detect magic right now?
I'm doing detect magic first. Yeah.
All right. The glass vial that was outside the chest is glowing, and the 4 scrolls are glowing, and nothing inside the chest is glowing.
Okay.
Not
I
not
will point that out to the party.
not the bracers then, right?
The bracer
Nope.
is not glowing. The gold bracer is not glowing.
Nope, they're not glowing. They're just pretty.
That's right.
I'm gonna
All right.
quietly step away
So-
from the box and get out of the way between a halfling and her jewelry.
Are the casters going to try to read the scrolls?
Yep.
All right. I assume that the wizard will take a look at them all first.
Yeah.
Right. Wizard, you can understand all 4 of them. One is blur, one is levitate, one is slow, and one is spider climb.
I don't think I have spider climb in my book.
I'm going to drop all of this into your party sheet. And I really would like before next time for us to clean up the party sheet here. Vern, since you kind of, keep up with maths and stuff like that too, maybe you could work with me to figure out what you're going to keep and what you're not.
Can do.
Okay. What else are you doing? I dropped everything in the. Oh, I need to identify them now. Oh no, you didn't identify them. Never mind. you magic them. Okay.
Can you?
I'll
Can
do the
you?
identify thing on the potion unless somebody has a faster way of doing it, like, alchemy or something like that they could use to identify it.
I don't think
What
any of
color is
you are
it?
potion makers, so
Yeah.
Would Arcana simply do it though?
it's going to
An
be
Arcana?
a very difficult one. But I'll let the wizard try.
I'll try Arcana then.
Yeah, very high DC. Yep,
Nope.
you do not know which one it is.
Nope. Well, in that case, unless somebody says otherwise, I'll do the identify thing.
Okay. You
Yeah, I think that's
identify
a
it.
good idea.
You don't run into any creatures while you're identifying it. It is a potion of fire resistance.
Dibs. Nah, just joking. Someone else
What are you
can
trying
take
to
it.
say here?
No, that my silence was complete acceptance. You should take it. I already have fire resistance, so yep, do it. Then your fireball target.
Yep. If you don't mind, I'll take it, and maybe next time. Wow. Yeah, if we get any level, I get resistance to area of effect. Kind of
Ooh.
makes sense for someone else to.
You
Well,
can
till
hand it
then.
off. Yeah, you can hand
Okay,
it off at that point. Yeah.
I'll take it for now, and I'll hand it off next time.
Because if there's a horde of bad guys and you decide to run it, you could chug it and run into the middle of them.
I approve this plan.
I just don't understand why you would choose to run into the middle of them when the countdown clock is running.
Poor impulse control.
All right. You did not find with all of your searching, you did not find any other ways out of here. Any other thoughts?
Well, if we're done in this room, we can head back to the obviously trapped chamber.
Pan, you should take those boots and set as those scrolls that you can read. You should just take.
Yeah, if you can put them in your scroll book, do that.
If you can't scroll book them, then or spell book them, then cast them.
All right, Pan, I'm going to give you the effect for the boots under your magic items. There you go.
I will do the usual stealth check,
Okay.
perception check,
Okay.
and perception check.
You're feeling exceptionally stealthy and exceptionally perceptive twice over.
Cool. I'll wait for the party to get in formation behind me and then proceed down back to the junction. Now, do we want to just try and proceed through the room and check out the other hallways before we muck around in this room and set off a trap?
You want
Yeah.
to reread the description of the room?
Sure. Or
This,
maybe just toss it into the chat. Yeah. Go ahead.
okay. Yeah, I'll just drop it in the chat, but I'll read it too. This circular chamber, some 40 feet in diameter, is lit by 4 weirdly glowing globular cressets of ancient bronze. The light reveals 9 monstrous statues whose stony visages are still sufficient to strike fear into the heart. Beyond a smallish blue dragon is a beholder, a fire giant, a manticore, and a Medusa seem to stand in frozen conversation. And off to one side are a mummy, an oni, a white, and a rakshasa. Rakshasa. It's always a difficult one. Rakshasa.
Yep.
You guys, again, I mean, I'm the scout guy, and I can run away fast. I'll proceed in the room and take a look up the north corridor.
Before he leaves, I'll put guidance on him. Maybe Paul wants to tap him with resistance.
Hallway goes straight north, and then there's a door. It takes a left, and then there's a door at the end too.
Shoot, I was on mute. He has it already.
Fantastic.
That explains why you guys didn't hear any of the stuff I was trying to say earlier.
Nothing. Not a word.
I
So
was
that-
agreeing with all these things you guys were saying. It was spectacular.
So I look down the one to the west, which goes northwest, and I see a bunch of weird funguses growths on the wall.
You do. You see a bunch of stuff starting to grow on the walls there.
It looks like a chest at the end.
Let me give me a second.
I'm like, I see fungus growths which make the hair on my ears stand up. But I think I'd better check this out first.
Maybe
Yeah.
if you mentioned do you mention that you see the fungus growths?
I do. I'll would
Mm.
Sharona be doing her little mind thing?
Yeah, if you look back at me, I will connect.
Okay. I will describe what I see. The hallway goes, I don't know, 60, 70, 80.
There's no chest that you see there. That's just part of what somebody put on the map.
Okay. I see weird fungus growths on the walls here.
And I will share that with Sediska and Leilana.
Maybe let me send my spell book down there.
I like that idea. I like that idea a lot. Because like the hairs on my ears are standing straight up.
You send your spell book. How far?
Let's just make sure here.
I think 100 feet
That's mine.
is
It can hear and see. It has dark vision with a range of 60 feet. It appears within 60 feet of me. And it can get to be as much as 300 feet away from me, moving at a maximum of 30 feet
Yep.
per round.
Okay. So when it gets in there, this is what you see.
Oh boy. Okay, so we're not going to want to go in there, I don't think, unless we've got some kind of high-end filtration of what we're breathing. I'm not sure it's going to be a very pleasant experience, even for me, and I grew up in a swamp. The whole place looks like the floor is covered with compost. There are fungus growing out of everywhere. I mean, floors, walls, you name it.
That doesn't seem healthy.
Some of them are phosphorescent, so I mean, you will be able to see, but
Of course, you could soften the room up with a few fireballs. You know,
I could. I don't have that many, but
Is there anything in there? Just the
I'm not seeing anything move. I'm
mushroom?
just seeing mushroom after mushroom after mushroom.
could be hiding some good loot.
I mean, I can soften the place up with a couple of fireballs, but
Well, we don't even know what's in there. I don't know. Maybe we should just save that and go up north. Like we didn't. Did we check what was up north? We just looked around the corner.
Yeah, I just looked up. Goes up towards the that first area that we came down some stairs, I think, but I don't know. We'll see if we go up that way.
It's dangerous standing in this room. Okay, check that other corner.
with a spell book or a rabbit.
Yes.
Uh, the rabbit will do this one. Again, perception checks.
Yeah, make your rolls, please. Oh, the original artwork for the Rakshasa.
So he's heading north.
Yep.
I'll wait for the party to get like 30 feet behind, 30, 40 feet behind me.
Okay. Somebody was moving Leilana, and I don't mind
And
that, but I was
peer
dragging.
around the corner.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, I was just keeping her with me.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Feel free to go ahead. That makes it easier on me too. So,
okay.
So we'll listen at this door.
okay. Go ahead. You don't hear anything on the other side of the door right now.
What you guys think?
Seems safer than the mushroom room.
Shall I investigate for traps?
Yeah. I give you a hand if you like.
I'll let you take a shot at it too. I don't trust myself. Sometimes I miss things.
All right. No traps are detected. No traps are
No,
stuck.
I'm not even sure it's a door.
Oh,
Well, next time do roll in the tower for that. But it,
It's not my door.
it does turn out to be a door. And Billy actually rolled the exact same thing you did. A natural 2. But fortunately, it is not trapped. And you open it and you see the all the way north through there to the broad stairs that you recall going up to the upper level.
Oh,
the
crap.
first time we ran away from the fungus lady.
That's right. That's where you ended up coming down.
Oh, this is where I met you guys for the first time.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. That's cool.
looky there.
Holy crap.
Right.
We have squared the circle.
How long have we been locked down here?
It's like so
That was a while back. We've
we've done half this level, just about.
Well, I mean, we did leave and come back when we found that last group of prisoners. So we haven't been
Yeah.
locked in here very long. This
Uh,
time.
I feel like we haven't seen this room before. Or for a while, I mean, is all I'm saying. Yeah.
In that case, I'd say we close that door and I'll proceed to the west. There looks like a circular chamber at the end.
Yep. Okay. As
Stopping
as
the
you
entrance.
approach this room, looking into it, it doesn't look like it's heavily used. The floor is actually covered with dried husks, some castings, and other less definable litter. There are heavy webs all over the ceiling, and it's at least 20 feet high. So you feel like the webs are 20 feet high, and so you feel like the ceiling must be even higher. The dust and dirt collected on the strands of spider silk show the monster which made them is probably no longer here.
Really? Can we see up there?
No, the webs obscure it. So the dust and dirt, covered webs obscure your vision looking up.
I'll use my bonus action fly and fly up there and have a quick look. Survey the
In
top.
spider webs, you find the ceiling about 40 feet up, and there's nothing else up there.
Okay, I'll come back down because it ends at the end of the bottom of the round.
Yeah.
You guys want to investigate the room?
Might as well. They're hiding secret doors in the silliest places in this hole, so
There
we
is
might as well make
need
sure.
for anybody else because Billy has already investigated successfully. Billy, you find a trap door.
Ooh.
Hidden under in the western part of the floor is a trap door. There's a small flagstone that you had to lift to see the door's opening ring.
Check it for traps, or let Scott check it for traps, and I'll help him for advantage.
Okay.
Let me put guidance on you. Never mind.
And wait a minute, not intimidation, genius.
Okay, good. Then wait for
Investigation.
guidance.
Talk me into that lock. Hatch.
That's right.
There you go. Guidance on.
Yeah, Pan, you detect no traps. Setiskai, you detect no traps.
I forgot to hit the advantage button.
Okay. Go ahead and
Oops.
roll another d20 and I'll tell you if I can do all the maths in my head. You still detect no traps.
All right. I say, well, I've got the best saves for Dex, so if you guys want to step back, I will open it, see what pops out, and it tries to eat my face.
All right. You pop it open. Nothing happens to you. There are steps that lead down. It doesn't go more than 10 feet down before you see a dirt floor down there.
Perception check, sound of movement, breathing.
Okay. Go ahead with advantage. All right. You hear nothing. Pan, you perceive nothing either. Seems quiet. All's quiet on the.
Should we throw a halfling down there to see what happens?
Why don't we use my spellbook?
The stairs, just to be clear, the stairs go down and north. Okay.
All right. Spellbook sounds like an excellent idea.
All right. So, Sedaska, you sending a.
Yeah. I am indeed sending my spell book.
Okay. So. All right. It goes. The passageway goes north out of here from underneath the trap door, and you let the spell book meander along for about 60 feet down the passageway. There is another set of stairs that go up. You see a twig broom at the bottom of the steps that go up.
I will report all of this to everybody else. And before you ask, no, I cannot cast ritual spells through the eyes of my spellbook. I have no way to tell if that twig broom is anything other than a broom.
Ben's gonna go ahead and sneak down.
Okay. Pan, your roll was a 25 on your stealth. So you are gone. Like, I mean, everybody knows that you're going down there. You just go so quietly that you are disappearing. Billy, you rolled a 23. So you guys are stealthing along down that passageway. Okay. So
it goes down 10
go
feet.
down the steep
It's
step.
north.
The passageway is only about it's only about 3 feet wide and about 6 feet tall here. Okay. Both of you are very comfortable in that area. I mean, just given your size, and even a normal sized person can walk through standing up. The Gith is probably going to have to duck his head a little bit.
Are you waving us in?
Yeah, we'll wave you guys behind us.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
All right. You guys travel down that passage, and like I said, you go 60 feet to the north, and there's another set of stairs that go up at this point, and there's a broom sitting at the bottom of the stairs.
I investigate the broom a little bit further. What does it look like?
Looks
It's
like
a very
give me an investigation check. All right, and you don't know anything else.
All right. I swat the first person that comes past me with the broom, just out of humor.
It's
Hey,
swats them just like a broom. So
hey now.
So steps lead up to presumably another trapdoor.
it's definitely another trap door. Yeah.
Big ass ears to the door, listening.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a roll. All right. You don't hear anything.
And then the spell book through the door.
Yeah, I was gonna say, let me crack it wide enough for the spell book to go through.
All right.
All right. I need a perception check by you, that just a normal one, not a hearing one, Billy, when you do that. Okay, Billy. Give me a Constitution saving throw. Oh, Billy.
Oh, Billy.
Oh, Billy.
Billy.
Sorry, this one's a little bit complex for me to figure out exactly what happens next. Okay. Guys, Billy freezes. Does not move at all anymore. Does not say anything, doesn't do anything. He's frozen like a
I
statue.
swat him with a broom.
He doesn't move.
Did he freeze trying to open the trap door or
If you
having
crack
opened?
the thing open, that's when you froze.
Sorry, it cut out there. You did it open first
Yeah.
or
When you cracked it open, that's when you froze.
okay.
And I could tell you what you saw, but you can't tell anybody else because you're frozen.
Was it wide enough for the manifest mind to
Yes.
get through?
Yep, it is. So
And we can tell he's frozen, right?
yeah, he just got swatted with the broom and
Okay.
didn't move.
Sitting still's not normally his thing.
That's true.
Well, in goes the spell book,
Okay.
and I will relate everything I see as I see it.
I got to look something else up. Hold on.
Oh, the broken spellbook's gonna save the day. The broken spellbook's gonna save the day.
Just out of curiosity, Bojimbo didn't, turn, into granite or anything when he stopped moving.
Poke, poke.
It's a very good question, and it doesn't seem that he did.
We're still in 3 turns here. I'll pull him back from the brink and nudge to Setiska. Close the door with your mind. Can you do that while the spellbook's moving?
Yeah, the spell book is not a concentration thing.
Here's the way I'm going to do this. I want a saving throw by you, Setiska.
What kind of saving throw?
I want a Constitution saving throw.
Yikes.
Excellent.
All right. You are unable to see what it is, but immediately your spell book is dismissed. How about that?
Okay, so whatever's up there, it just winked my spell book out of existence.
Mm.
What could do that?
Oh, any magic user with sufficient skill could do that. There are any number of creatures that might be capable of it. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to see anything beforehand, so we know two things about what's on the other side of that trapdoor. And neither of them are all that informative. I can bust a door open with telekinesis, and you can blip up there, but we're going to have to swarm up through a hole in the floor, and that gives whoever we're facing a decided tactical advantage.
Do we know what's wrong with the rabbit?
Is the rabbit heavy or anything? I mean, can we move? Can we I ask Vim if he can pick up the rabbit and move him back to the group.
I didn't put that in the chat, did I? I didn't
You
mean to.
did.
Sorry.
I know you
Shit.
didn't mean to.
Sorry. I'm trying to figure out how to message the GM.
It's all right. You right click on the dice tower.
Oh. Whisper to GM. I apologize. I really did not mean to do that.
That's all right.
/W GM, whisper GM. Works too.
Yeah. I want to know if he feels the same weight, if he feels heavy, is he what's if Vim would go and get him and bring him back to the group.
Well,
Right.
he's yeah.
Vim, you go and you pick him up. He doesn't feel heavy,
Okay.
but he is frozen. Like things that should bend are not bending. Like he is frozen.
Okay. I'll frog march him back over here.
So you can pick him up by his antlers or his ears.
Yeah, so that the healers can have a look. He seems stuck.
Do
My
you want to
God.
try that? Want to try a restoration again, or
I'll give it a try. I'm going to be one of my second to my last spell, and the only time I can do this one anymore. But let's do it. I will
Okay.
cast
real?
lesser.
You
I will cast lesser restoration using a 3rd level slot.
all right, and he is freed from his condition. All right.
Oh,
Now you can tell them what you saw, which you guys have seen, but you can tell them what you saw.
Big ass multi-legged lizard with really nasty eyeballs. Did not like looking at it. No, sir, not one bit.
Well, there's a problem with that because Scott's standing right here.
Oh no, he's Sedaska is friendly, happy lizard. This was
All right.
unhappy lizard. Unhappy lizard.
Paul officially gives up trying to say jokes.
You made my husband laugh, if that counts.
The life of a hermit means has no sense of humor.
Should I do
Your other cave.
an Arcana check to know what this is, or survival?
Yeah, survival.
Survival check is don't look at it.
You don't know any better than the way that you described it. So,
But I got a glimpse of its eyeballs, and then I couldn't move, and it was no fun at all. Thank you, guys.
And it was lizard-like with
And it was
multiple legs.
lizard-like, with a lot of legs.
Can I mean, as a player, I have a theory.
yep.
Can I make an Arcana check to advance it, or can I just yabber?
No, it would be a survival check.
Survival check.
Yep. This is more like knowing your bestiary.
Well, as it turns out, survival is one of those things that keeps you alive in a swamp, so I'm proficient in it.
Good.
On the
God,
bad
man.
side, I rolled like crap. Oh, that was a 1.
Oh, look.
Close to a
Oh,
halfling.
Oh no, it wasn't.
Oh.
Sharona sees you like squinching up your face and thinking real hard and says, "Oh, I think it's scarier than that."
Yeah, you don't know what its capabilities are, but that was just enough to know that what he described certainly sounds like a basilisk.
yeah.
That was the theory. I'll advance that theory.
Well,
Unfortunately, beyond a certain level of academic curiosity, I know nothing about these.
What do we do about it?
well, that's definitely the kind of room one softens up with a few fireballs before entering. How,
But if
how's the
we can't
party?
even open the hatch, how do we do that?
Well, the hatch is still open. You're just not looking out at it right now.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I somehow assumed it fell back when the bunny moved away.
Well, I assumed that he propped it open so the spell book could get out.
Excellent.
I mean, could get in. So, I mean, just go.
Pan
We'll go
tugs
with
on
it.
Sharona's
We will.
sleeve.
Pan's doing
Yeah,
what?
we will go with the DM's assumption.
Pan tugs on Sharona's sleeve.
You're
You're
breaking up again.
breaking up again.
Pan tugs on Sharona's sleeve.
I looked down at Pan. Yes, Pan.
Why don't we just not look up there and just smack it?
And just what? Say that again.
Smacking.
And just go smack it.
Don't look at it, just smack it. That could work. That could work.
And
How are we doing on spells? Sharona's pretty good, but I just heard Paul say he's running low. How are you doing, said Scott?
Starting to get a little low.
Do we maybe want to try for a rest before we go smack it?
guys, there's not a chance that you're going to get a rest right now.
Dang it.
So it's either the basilisk or the fungus room.
You know what? It is right before 11 p.m. Eastern. Now is a very good time to take a break. You guys can strategize and scheme and try to figure out what it is that you want to do.
I think if we
That,
could kill
that
this
sounds like a
thing,
good plan.
we would have a really good place to rest.
True
What?
story.
How are you going to have a good place to rest?
Well, if we could kill this thing and take its room.
Oh,
Well, how many of us can fight blind? I can fight blind. Can anyone else?
Yeah.
I can fight blind. I just light up spirit guardians and wander around.
I just attack recklessly. I mean,
we can go ahead and try this if you want to.
Oh no, not tonight. I like the
Yeah, not tonight,
strategizing
not
idea.
tonight.
no,
Yeah.
I gotta be up at 6:30, so no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But a
Hard pass.
basilisk-
I do have
basilisk
one
series of-
option that might be worth considering. Stinking cloud.
That is a good one too.
The downside is the gas is nauseating, but the upside is the area is heavily obscured.
I think it'd be easier just to like fight it with your eyes averted and take disadvantage.
We could even
Well, why don't
blindfold
we-
ourselves. I have burlap.
I'm gonna go
why
ahead and
don't we
blindfold it.
chat about this over our text messages?
Yep.
Because I too have to get up early tomorrow morning.
All right. Sounds like a good place to call it quits tonight.
Yeah,
Sounds good.
we've got some planning to do.
Yep.
All right.
Scooby Dooby Doo. We got some planning to do.
Well, thank you, everybody. Excellent game.
Good game, y'all.
Thank you.
I will take a screenshot of the map and put it on the Discord channel.
Yep.
Cool.
All
Good
right.
idea.
Good night, everyone.